Hey everyone and stoners, welcome to the stream. This, which is the same account we played yesterday, can finally get some critters. And we went through 4 machine guns because it's a little bit closer, but we can try out the normal critter node and see how far we get. Already have critter cannons, so a few thousand here and there, but add a few more to the mix. Seen some people talk about turret, but just the fact that critters can go on any building and they just start hitting it, I think helps it out. Also got a few chests in this, so maybe get some troop health, more GB. And upgrade wise, I think we're kind of okay. Though if we want, we can always do some maybe snipers, boom cannons. But right now, we'll just try like this. Hey Harry Palm, Captain Jack, what's going on? And finally with critters, we can deal with these annoying shock mines. See, maybe some critter cannons towards that left side. And kind of a split hit towards the right side. I like going back to taking quite a few clones and zooks because they can still do a lot of damage. Especially on bases like this without any mines. So maybe we'll do like, I guess 3 critters. You can try that out. But now that I look at it, maybe even 2 critters just on the right side. And then 1 for those mines. So look at all those critters out there. A few serums here and there. And maybe 1 shield just to keep the crits on the right alive. So you want a few more stuff. Maybe get a shield pretty soon. Got some Zooks out there. And then 1 last serum and shield. Come on, do we have some Zooks? Yeah, I think so. Hey, Metamorpho, Red Dog. Chandra asking, are there bot accounts in Boom Beach? No, I don't really think so. Especially not for warships. Captain Jack, if we have a job, when do you work? Well, hey, if there's one season that we want to do a lot of streams, it's gotta be this one, right? Now we try to make an exception for this 1 month. Hey Famita, I know 4 days in a row. What I'm surprised about is there's new things, new metas every day. This guy here with 200 GB and a little different style base. Maybe still go with some career cannons on this side. Watch out for some mines around this side. And I think maybe try a similar kind of hit. I'm gonna do the career cannons on the left, sort of in the corner. And get a few serums going. Already starting a few critters. Alright, let's get some of that going. And as soon as we see a few critters, get everyone moving on this side. And we got more critters, and we do more stuff. RB a shield to keep these guys alive. And then 1 more serum. And we'll get 319. Andre, MS Frantic. I think the critter meta that's gonna come, at least the normal ones we have, should be a lot, I'd say, easier kind of hits. Especially with, again, those annoying shock mines, random in the middle. Hey, 3 feet, shoe cat. I know a lot of people were playing with even 5-year yesterday. And look, even for using Scorchers, you can still find your way into Diamond. I was kind of surprised, but I guess it makes sense. Especially since if you have shock mines trying to defend against turret cannons, you can get Scorchers that just only go for the ERs. Briefly looking forward to unlocking clone rifles. Yeah, they're gonna be fun. Especially since as they die, they can almost act like normal critters. There are a bunch of mines. It's still fun seeing Scorchers, still a possible meta. Like a bit unlucky hitting that shock mine, but you know, with the Scorcher boost, it can do a lot of damage. And of course with Serum 2, nothing better than that. And we'll get our first chest, which I think we should pick up Troop Health. Especially since, if you notice our heads, we're taking a few Zooks. Troop health means they're not gonna die to just one mine. And since we already went through 4 machine guns, this troop health and the one all the way through it are kind of the same deal. So I'd rather spend only 18 keys than 24. And we'll go ahead and pick that up. Otherwise, upgrading things. Maybe snipers is okay. I have no building health, so any little bit of health adds up. Tuanfu, a victim of stone. Is that you? And also because maybe a bit shorter stream, we have a special guest on call. Let me see if the volume works. This person is almost as good as Mr. Petrick. Wait, hold, they can't even hear you yet, okay. And it's the one and only Mr. DB. How's it going, DB?
Yo. Yeah, good, man. Yes, enjoying some nice weather, so maybe a bit noisy here at the moment because the doors are open.
Well, it should be noisy because we're doing a lot of critter hits. That's all we're hearing.
Yeah.
The sound of critters out there.
So now it's Critter Central.
It's Critterfest 2025.
I like it.
This guy's a bit different though, with the sky shield. There's been a few of them out there. Yeah, let me share my screen.
Yeah, cool.
So let's do a few rains on this side. Everyone else there. We'll do one serum on here. And I want to save a bit of GB, so instead we'll just wait until the critters kind of spawn naturally. And now start doing the serums. Got one shotgun right here. Inflare another building. And let's just hope everything kind of works out. Spawn a bunch of critters. And as soon as we get one more serum, I think we'll just start flaring. Now we notice it is a bit slower, especially because, well, he has a shield. Let's see if a 308 still cuts it. Got Commander Rob in the chat. How's it going? And look, 1 second wait.
We love those.
No, we love those 1 second losses.
I'm not such a fan of those ones.
You know, I think a lot of people are going to be having shields soon. Just the fact that there's no real way to deal with them. You don't have Barrage or Art yet in the tree.
Can like the corner ERs, can they not be just critted out? The left and right?
You know what's funny, because when I first got critters, I thought about, yeah, why don't we just critter out ERs? I just think it's faster still to use them clear mines and use your troops for the most of the base.
Right.
Though if you do push up a bit, we can pick up some more GB, should help us out.
How much GB do you have now?
We got 160 and, you know, that's not enough. Can't be enough GB.
No.
It's not like we have 250 in this season.
No, right.
Well, how's your season going?
Well, I'm kind of doing, which I know you're not a fan of, I'm kind of farming at the moment. So I'm still chilling in free ER. Don't judge me.
Hey, we were here yesterday on one account. Just chest collecting.
Okay.
And then in one day we got a good push in.
Yes, I'm even thinking I'll wait till next week for the push. So it's the one thing I like. Another thing I like with this season is you can do that. You can just backup chest. 3 ER is easy to collect chests right now. And mostly winning as well.
Would love some GB right now, especially with all these. If you're like 10 GB short, 15 GB short, it's almost perfect. You got Adam Brown in the chat. Is that DBDB? Go to bed. No, I think when I calculated, it was a tree that isn't so expensive, meaning that even if you're in iron for a long time, gold for a very long time, you can still finish a tree and, you know, maybe get a good final push.
Well, that's what like, how bad is it? Because I'm collecting in iron at the moment, but I think I'm still going to have fun and just get to diamond. That's pretty much, for me, that's a good time. Do you approve or disapprove?
That gets a good old Stoneheart approval. As long as you have fun, I think that's what's most important.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 4 ERs here. With critters, you can, like, really bully them. Like, really bully them. So I think we'll just use one critter for that ER. And maybe clear a few mines here, because that's a big part about critters. Both 4 and 5 have, you know, these random mines that Rainmakers, Curry Cannons, they can't really reach. But if you have your own ability, then it doesn't really matter. We can do still a few rains on the left side. And do a couple serums. Let's get one critter going. And one critter on the far side. And now just start flaring. Got one shock in that shock launcher. Maybe another critter there. Now we're gonna wait probably 10 centuries for those Rainmakers to finish that. Hey Bamboozle, what's going on? Eggmeister saying his rank 1 account started HS late. It's already 4 ER and gold.
Hey Kick, don't bully me, man.
Now you must be one of those key hoarders.
See, I kind of, I like to save for a rainy day.
I think we hoarded probably about like 200 keys at 3 ER before we went 4. I think sometimes it isn't a bad option.
I think that's where I'm at. If I collect the chest, yeah, I'll have 200 now. And then it can be fun time.
We got Cool Breeze, good evening from Germany. Hey Cool Breeze. DB, since you're from UK, Germany is like still pretty late, isn't it?
No, Germany's just 1 hour ahead. So it's not quite evening, Cool Breeze, sorry to correct you. I believe 6 PM.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought for you it was like 10 PM, something like that.
What, in the future? No. I'm in the future, but not that far ahead in the future.
You don't have the time machine?
No. No, hang on, I need to double check, because my laptop still is on German time. It's 5 PM here, just about to be 6 PM in Germany. Klinklong, they're 1 hour better than us. Nee, Klinklong, das ist falsch.
How cool, almost 6 PM. That's a good evening. Or Rob with his military time, 17:55.
Everyone in the chat can say what time it is where they are right now.
Especially since at this point, well, I think there's still a lot of people playing. Because I was surprised that like so many 5ER started showing up and pushing yesterday. But you know, we're still getting those little bit of mismatches. I mean, now we're not complaining. We're on the other end. This one's a bit different. I think I'm gonna try with Kura Cannons and just hope that some of them go to that engine. Hey, we got Sugar in the chat.
Amy in the house.
So let's do some Kura Cannons on the top left. I think these are a lot more fun hits than even yesterday with just clone rifles. Because Critters again gives you so much more control. We'll do a few serums, clear those shock mines. And maybe a few more here too. Once you get a few critters on the left side, and also on the right, go ahead and start flaring. Yeah, we got some critters out there. Do you know? That looks like it's good enough. As we get that ER down, we flare the last one. And we decided to do one more serum, this time on the left. 321.
321.
Hey, Farux, the Delala. Anyone know max level rocket choppers on main base? Should be about 27. Same as Rifleman. I was surprised too that there's that many levels. And look, that's 22.
Hell yeah.
I think we do want some of that GB. But if we're only 12 minutes away from a chest, we could also just wait for this one right here. 56, 48. Yeah, I think we should have enough. Only 12 more minutes, and well, if we lose in the meantime, then so be it. Got Evandro in the chat, it's like from Brazil. Yeah, a lot of these Sky Shield players. But again, I think this time we'll try a pretty similar hit as the other one. Might be just a touch slower. One critter going. Serums on both sides. And as we get a few out there, keep on going over here. Let's get that shock launcher targeted. Honestly, even after that, let's get to that machine gun. Get more serums. Let's do a shield. Come on, I know we got a serum in us. We've got more critters doing a bunch of stuff. And again, for the last ER, we can somehow get a serum in. You know what? It is a little bit better. 313. And looks like it's okay. Some good stars too. Three feet opening 5ER, building health in a few minutes. That seems pretty fun. I think we also do the same on our rank 1 account. Maybe just a bit later tonight. Just gotta figure out how to do new hits with, well, no critters.
I need to check that I'm not going 6 for 6.
If
there's a chest right now.
It's every Warship Grinder's worst nightmare. Going 6 out of 6. I kind of wish they change it to like 8 chests. Because that's, you know, a little more than 2 days.
Okay, I am actually going to have to do a couple of hits because I would go 6 for 6. So I'm here chilling, but I've collected the chest.
You know, I thought shield would be really strong, but I guess that's just a strat. It's still a little bit slower because you can't flare onto the ER. But just find a building kind of next to it and, you know, do a bunch of stuff. Tau rank 25 again incoming. What do you mean again? But here GB would help because we want to see him right now. Yet only 9 more minutes for a chest, so it's all good. Got Kwang in the chat, what's going on? Kegmeister, why stop at 8 chests? Make it 88 chests. You know what, why don't we just do the full season? Imagine being able to collect, like, what is it, the 60 odd chests for a season. On the last day, open all of them. Would make for a fun spending spree. Three feet following the path. You know, I almost regret going building health first, but I think at the end it's gonna catch up pretty well. Again, it's only building health before 7 ER, so don't think it's a waste either way. Your turret cannons can reach, but still thinking about Rainmakers. But I think with a building touching that corner, they should be fine. And just let it go from here. Get serums going on either end. I got a few critters out there. Well, let's try going for just a few more. As soon as we see some critters, we can go on this left side. Get some more serums out there. And get our favorite crystal shield. There's almost no critters on the right, but that's where we got normal ones. So it's gonna be a bit slower because of that. But maybe a serum can help us finish it up. Getting a 310 right there. A 318, so super fast. Looks like another guy with critters. Again, super good just for clearing mines and really helps out. Yeah, like Sugar says in the chat, come on DB, time to get into gold.
Hey, I'm working on it. I just got the 25 end of the day. No.
There's no time for chest collecting, only time for pushing.
I just got to make sure I don't get 66. 2 more battles, and I'm back. Oh, boss fight for 14 for me. Woohoo! Will I get it this time?
And I smell like 20 minutes away from boss fight from gold.
Hey man, come on.
No, I think we can test it a good bit with critters. I want to say it's almost going to be a must-have for really anyone at 5 ER. Because the other option is saving all the way to 6, but well, that's going to take a while. Now I got these rank 20s. Still do, same kind of hit. Can do one critter early for those mines. And again, get a few serums going. Let's get one more critter. As we see some of them out there, can get ready, go on the left side. Here we would love a serum like ASAP. Alright, got one going now. And maybe one more shield. This one pulling 320.
Oh, someone just won their boss fight over here, Stone.
Hey, that's 14. Nice.
Yeah, moving on up.
Kegmeister says DB maybe 4 ER is better than 3. Way less troop loss. Should we tell him that you're actually running instant training?
I'm actually not running instant
Really
training.
not running
Yeah.
instant training. Well, in that
No.
case, Kegmeister is right. I think 4 is way cleaner, especially with some more fun Rainmaker hits.
Well, I'm going to get training when I'm going for, when I want to play 20 games in an hour or something. Right now, I'm just in chill mode.
It's like holding yourself back.
Yeah. I have that anticipation of all the great unlocks I can do.
A very small part of me thinks you can beat this with no troops. Small part.
Yeah, let me have a look.
But now we're gonna do a few of them.
I mean, you could try. Oh, okay. Oh no.
Get a shield going, get a serum everywhere. Best part is you can serum your crits, so everything moves super fast. So it shouldn't be anything crazy, only 334. Hey, Julio, what's going on?
I want to face 4 ERs when I've got this tech.
No, he was really fast too.
Battles.
It is fast battles. And Scorchers, they can also be really fast. So all these Scorcher players, and I guess Rudy players, there you go. That's one option. It's such a fun hit too. I think we're gonna see a lot of different metas, especially as we go into 5ER next few days.
It's cool. That's the first time I've seen someone do the bomb run. Because the other ones, people were doing the kind of weak seekers, weren't they?
I think finally people have them maxed out where, well, Rudy does his max damage. Max damage with his bomb stuff.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because he's 2 mil, right? Yeah.
Well, I think Huli, I think 5 is a little bit better. Especially since right after you can get critters too, but either way, I think it works out. But if I was you, I'd go to 5 and make your way to machine guns and some critters, like you can see right here. This one will do that same kind of hit. Might even be our last match right before getting or starting our next chest. Cool Breeze, how long did it take us to come up with the tech tree? Well, we had the idea again of something like, those proto troops, have a bunch of them, 2 per boat. With the actual tree, maybe just over 2 days. Maybe a couple more just for minor tweaks, changing like 2 or 3 things. And it was a lot of fun planning it where everything should go. We got serums going either side. Maybe it works where we can just flare this one and get some critters left and right. Got a few already out there. Then go for the next ERs. No critters on the far left, so maybe have to do our own. Which kind of looks like it. Well, we can do 1 serum to maybe speed up this side. Are those speedy critters still getting 318? Hey, Axel Ultra Tony, what's going on? And there's another 1 second win. I think a lot of these guys now having critters. Or maybe this one here, not just a lot of flares and it works out. I got first few chests. Mines could be another option because, well, I would say they're more important than building health. Especially when you have a million critters. This one here, maybe a couple on the right side. And otherwise, same kind of hit. I'll get a few serums going. Flare over here. Only got a handful of million critters, so I think we're looking good. We'll get some flares going over here. Get one shield. See if the Zukas can do something. But now they're pretty good. Almost good. And just a few more seconds on this side. But this should give us just enough keys to get some more GB.
I'm just fizzling on my attack right now. I can come back and watch.
The chest collecting is done.
No, it's fizzled on this one.
You know, I like these critter hits. Like, at least if you want to do a fair push in 5VR, I think you just gotta get them. Tao, do you think it makes sense to skip critters and head for defib and flames? I think if you're maybe really safe in diamond, it's worth a shot. But it's still like a bit unknown because once you do go towards 6, defib flames, is that going to be 100% better than 5? Or at least 5 with a bunch of other things? Well, it might be. We were unsure if 5-year was better and looks like it was. This one here, we will pick up some more GBE. And like we said, I think this one right before 6. Because 26 plus 30 gives us just enough keys. And I think maybe take 4 GB. Get a nice 200%. And some building damage too. They're leftover tokens. Just enough for level 4. Ultra Tony been losing to 5 years nonstop. Yeah, as a 4 it's pretty tough, but not only will we go 5 in the next video, but maybe try it hits even without clone rifles. Some new 5-year hits that maybe can work out. Alright, got this 5 with their nice new GBE. Because there's no buildings on the left side, we'll take Rainmakers. And maybe just critters for a bunch of these mines. Or thinking again, 2 critters to just get the right ER, and that helps out. So we'll try this out. 2 critters and some serums going. Maybe one more on this side because you know the clones can help out a bit. Got 1 shock too. And get another serum going. Gonna love that shield because it keeps the Zooks alive for a little bit longer. And 1 more serum because why not? A few more Zooks and this one with her super slow Rainmakers. costing us like 5 seconds, but 321. Hey, Tommy K, what's going on? You playing this season? Ultra Tony says 2 more chests for 5 ER. I think for a rank 1 account, it's pretty much the same. 2 more chests. So we're one and the same. Whizzical chest, forgot remote hack ends today. Entered an op, got shredded. I think it's still out there for, right? Maybe a few more hours. Oh, it does end today. So probably like 7-8 hours ago, when it usually does. And it's always fun doing ops with remote hack. Target any building. I think I had another duplexity in 11 in Dream just because of remote hack. I got a 24 right here. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe still a few Rainmakers on the left side. Get some critters going too. Might be just enough for 2 of them, but maybe 3. Again, do Rainmakers on the far left. Get serums either side. And get a few critters going. I think we can afford even 1 more. The game is so scared that it doesn't even want to give us game sound anymore. Alright, get a few out there. Then keep on going. So you might get stuff pretty soon. Really want, say, 1 more serum. Come on, Zooks, do something. It's like if you yell at them, they go a little bit faster. 313. You know, I think it should be a bit faster, so we'll see. See how fast we are. But hey, looks like it's fast enough. And some good stars.
23 stars.
Yeah, not too many. Hey, Prakash, what's going on? Sugar last chest and back to hiding until tomorrow. Which I hope the not push points, but prison time this season isn't too long. Like waiting for our next big chest. Because that's kind of the thing when designing the tree too. There's strong stuff within every single ER. What do you think, TB?
I'm lucky. I've just collected some back in the room. I've avoided the deadly 6 for 6. Yeah, I'm looking at the tech tree now. I'm going to go for, Kegs said it. Amy's shouted at me to go gold. Damn it. So
I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't hit gold, even still as a 3 ER.
I don't know, because I'm facing people with everything in 3 ER now. And I'm trying to avoid,
There's a lot of 3 shock launchers, even some people with the grappler. I don't think they matter too much.
It did in that last battle. But that could be a skill issue.
Hey, Chalkster, gave up hiding, prefer to practice these critter hits. You know what? That's good too, because when else are we gonna have a meta like this? So maybe the only season to try out this critter hits. They should have called this a critter season. I say they, but well, I wonder who they are.
You. Yeah.
Well, this stream is called the Critterfest.
When I saw the critter launchers on the tree, I kind of knew just from where you spoke before about now that the troop damage affects the critters, and they're pretty vicious troops now. Yeah, I kind of knew what was up.
Well, I think it'd be cool once we go to 6 ER how the critter launchers interact with the critter cannons. Like, I wonder, are they all gonna follow that one critter from the launcher or still spread out?
So I haven't looked that far.
Yeah,
I'm looking that far
we
forward
won't
now.
know until we find out.
But then we go. It's bad. Whenever I start to see, I never really look. I kind of glance at the more towards the end of the tree, but I always sort of look at the first part. So I'm kind of looking at 6 and 7 now. Kind of for the first time.
First time. No, honestly, when we plan a season, sometimes it's kind of the same deal. Like, for the starting path, you don't really need to know what's all the way at 6 and 7, especially with the starting path.
Yeah.
Alright, we got
That's
this
fine.
hit. More Rainmakers on the left. Here we'll eventually get some critters on the right side, then go left. Try for lucky, somehow getting all 4 shock mines with one critter, and see if it works out. Get serums either side, see if we have a magic critter touch. We'll let it go
Ooh.
for a bit. Maybe the shock launcher can get it done. Small chance. Want some critters over there. Yeah, there we go. Good shock launcher.
Yeah.
And then we go right here. As soon as we see a few buildings, go for the next DR. As the Zooks are firing, go for the next one. We're like so desperate for a serum now. You know what? We need more critters here too. I think it might be a little too slow just because we didn't have quite as many critters. Ain't no problem, Chalkster. Yeah, 3 of 7 should not be fast enough. But sometimes it is.
You always do that, man. Is it good enough?
Lucas saying,
Looks like it is.
well, sometimes, you know what they say. Lucas, is it better to go 5 ER or go back for Rocket's building health? After playing both style accounts for a couple days, I think 5 ER is a bit better. But still knowing that whatever way you choose should be fine at the end. So let's see what happened here. I think all those critters I thought were gonna go left, but that one dang machine gun. Which makes me think maybe we should also have a machine gun there. Because a mortar is fine, it fires so slow, but machine gun can do a decent amount of damage. And in that case, one mortar here.
Yeah, because if you throw direct on a machine gun, the critters are in the safe zone, right?
That's right, and I was thinking yesterday, which dumb person designed this tree that the only splash we have, machine guns, mortars, shock launchers, they all have blind spots. Like, who would make a tree like that? Because I was thinking, I want to defend, critters you throw out, but, well, I guess not. Now, what are we going to do on this account? Well, I don't want to do another big push. So, instead of going for mines, like we did on some other accounts, we're going to skip both mines and building hills. And even if we hit, let's say, 23, be happy with that. And probably save and keep on moving forward. Hey, Hugo, John Moore, what's going on? Oh no, Kudan said he's opening his box. I guess that means chest. Well, no, it was a close match. Hey Gaza, what's going on? Now again, for that rank 1 account, the next couple of days we'll have to deal with 1 Zuka Curry Cannon hits on 5s, and the day after Clone Rifle Curry Cannon hits, but then finally do normal critters. So even though it's a bit slower, I just think it's better because you don't have to make a huge push in just one day. You can also take your time. You know, there's a lot of ways to play warships.
I think it's pronounced Gaza, not Gaza.
I'll just call him 67 then. How about that?
I'm guessing Gaza's from England. I'm just going to throw that out there. From the UK, possibly. And it's possibly football related.
Football related?
Or soccer, as you guys call it in your crazy world.
As Koff, everyone calls it.
Beg to differ.
We don't want to start a war in the live chat. There's a few amount of shock mines here, but again, I think we can just throw a few critters on that side. This time, maybe with even just, I think, 1 shield. Now we'll do a shock instead. And then go like that. Few rains, everyone else here. Couple serum. And do want to flare kind of on that side. Again, that 200 GB helps so much. Let's get some more critters out there. And just a couple few dozen million. Alright, maybe get a shield going. Just realized he has 3 shock launchers. And I don't know, let's see. We got a lot of stuff dying, a lot of Zooks dying. Is it gonna be enough? What are the Rainmakers doing?
Wow.
Maybe it's not a bad time. Maybe a Newcastle reference. So you said Gaza, right? That's how you say it?
Yeah. Well, there was a... Well, at least it is a famous footballer. And I think it's Gary. Might be wrong there.
Hey, you know what? We got that Rainmaker bug now. Which I guess is a new one. I've heard about it for the last couple of days, but look, why is only 1 Rainmaker gonna only go to that side?
And it was serumed as well.
And it was serum. I think because we did the flare on the right, it just stopped it. Yeah, I think so, Tao. So what we'll do instead next time is maybe only serum the Rainmakers, leave the Critterfest cannons just normal, and once they get up to that top corner, then we can do the flare and serum the right side. Because all we gotta do is wait, maybe we throw the flare there. So let's see. Watch the first Rainmaker. 2. Like only 2.5 more seconds. I think we can afford that. Hey, Karimov.
I've been correct in the chat. Paul Gascoigne, yes. Apologies.
I just heard Paul Gasoline. How do you say it? Paul Gascoigne.
I think his name would have been better if it was Gary Gascoigne.
Oh. I think Paul Gasoline sounds cool. Even cooler.
It does. Sounds rather more Americanized. We don't have gasoline over here.
No.
We have petrol.
Alright, petrol. And you got the... I thought you called it something else too. Some like very... even cooler than petrol. Like drink it up or something like
that. Drink it up?
Yeah, drink it up.
I don't think that's something you do with gasoline. Wouldn't recommend it.
No, maybe not. Karamov asking, are we gonna push 25? If only we... I was gonna say if we had enough time, which we do, but... No, I think this account will just have a little different path. we're gonna, be happy with even 23 and just try to rush towards maybe somewhere further, like 6 ER. Could be more fun that way.
Tao's asking the pertinent questions in the chat.
Such a buggy season. Who designed it? Yeah, no idea. Guy must suck. Get serums going either side. Another critter right here. I like the clones at least. Can get a few of those things. Then move everyone along. Let's get a fair amount of critters. And once we get a few out there, keep on flaring. Come on, where's our shield? Got one more shock in us. And maybe one more serum. Pulling 318. What a bad guy making so many bugs this season. And clearly we knew about every one of them. Oh, diesel, that's what it's called. That's a cool... I mean, we call it here too, but only for some forms of gas.
Yeah, it's a different... Right, that's...
It's such a cool word to say, diesel.
Yeah. Well, and that was also a hip word, I believe in the 2000s. Someone could be diesel. Yeah. And I never knew what it meant.
They had a lot of diesel in Critterfest 2000. 25 years ago. And now it's Critterfest 2025. Trying to think if we needed any other critter. I guess if we had the engineers this season, then it would be like the perfect combo.
I have to be honest, I've never used the engineers. I have no idea what they even do.
Imagine it's a critter cannon with half as much range and probably shoots like 10% of the critters.
I mean, wow, that sounds good.
Oh, he's a great guy. Well, that's a different 5ER. I think it's still critter cannons on the left side. Here maybe we can do even one shock early. And he does have a sky shield, so what we can try is flare that boom cannon. So let's go with something like this. Serum either side. Get a couple critters. And maybe one shock. Get some serums going. We want a bunch of critters out there. And as we get enough, keep on going right here. And we love our little Zooks. Go ahead, flare that boom cannon. Get a shield going. I guess we're gonna flare this because we can, but our Zook's speeding up, got more stuff speeding up, and then another serum, and 317. I think that's the first time we saw a serum with 56 GB. A poor guy with his Rainmakers, which I've seen work too, but I think a bit risky on these 5ERs. Claudio gonna have to tell his optics professor that couldn't study because it's a Critterfest these days. Yeah, that's what all the rage is about. Did someone say shock launcher?
Someone say shock locked?
I just heard shock noises and then I was like, wait, what happened? Tau can engineer shoot seekers. That would be cool if it did. I mean, maybe still not useful because it's only one at a time, but I think that'd be kind of a little different. Wooly saying, okay, Stone, gone 5 on my advice. Uh-oh. If you drop out of gold, it's my fault. Yeah,
No, Holy, you never listen to what Stoneheart says. That's the first lesson we learn in life.
how about if you drop
He's
out, you
always wrong.
blame DBDB? I think that's a better idea.
I'm fully up for that. Yes.
In
Yeah,
fact,
it will be my fault.
you can send your whole number and address and all that info, you know. Send them all the letters. Chalkster Critterfest reminds me of a Michael Caine film, Zulu. I never heard of it.
Like, how have you never heard of Zulu? Is
We're,
it because you're that old? So you are
that
really
old.
87 years old.
Yes.
Wow. That
87.
you didn't have TV wasn't even invented when you were born.
We were out at Critterfest 1950. Really back in the day.
Doing the cha-cha.
Yeah. This guy with another Sky Shield. A lot of Sky Shield players. So let's try something like this. Still serums either side. A few critters here and there. Let's get some more serum action. I think maybe shock that shock launcher. That boom cannon flare. Because we do want to go for a bunch of this stuff. And especially onto that boom cannon. Come on, where's our serums at? Yeah, one right there. But I think because of that shield, the right side looks way better. Because like almost nothing is going to it. Got a few critters, but taking so much time. Gonna be all the way until what, 3 or 4? Almost think maybe it would have been better if we go from the right instead. This time just a few seconds too slow.
Yeah, close though still.
Because if we went from the right, we can kind of do the opposite hit. Let's say flare that boom cannon, get more critters around there. John Moore normally say petrol. Some may say motion lotion.
Wait, what?
Or juice.
John Moore is not English.
That's what I heard too, juice.
No. Whoever says go-go juice or motion, I'm sorry, that sounds like something completely different.
Hey, we don't have any innuendos in here. People just hear what they hear.
I mean, I don't know.
We'll go for that ER because we like ERs. And I like doing serum on the critters and the Zooks. I think one shield because just in case. Get another shield going. Helps a ton, especially on those mines. And we got one more. Come on, let's get a serum going. And 318. King Pig again.
So, Holy, you can thank me for that. For my advice. Going 5.
We don't know if he won or not.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Chalkster made in 1964, only 14. Claudio saying, Sunset Girl, top 1 with an almost 90% win rate, and either 2 options. Either a seasoned creator buff, or Sona's alien disguised as a human. Well, I'm leaning towards the second option.
Or are you a human disguised as an alien?
Well, you know that could be the case. I mean, we haven't done a face reveal yet. For all people know, I look like the person in the top right.
Maybe you look like ET.
No, we have long fingers, but not that long. Hey, Abdur, what's going on? This one I think still do clear cannons, because there's enough buildings where they can shoot across the gap. Mr. Petrick, Stone is an alien after playing crab with him for 27 hours. He knows 100%. Well, I guess the secret's out then. Thought we can hold it a little bit longer, but no, Petrick got us.
He's put it out there. No need for a face with them now. Good.
Let's get a few stuff on this side and keep everyone moving. Come on, shields, do something good. And we'll get one more right there. This guy has like no buildings. And we'll get 320.
Yeah.
Random is channeling his inner Brit. He's saying, it's Tuesday, innit? No, I think it's Thursday, right? Already Thursday.
It's Thursday here in the future, yes.
What do you mean the future? It's Thursday here too. It's Thursday everywhere.
Don't lie.
Are you about to say Friday? John Moore Chicken was using 2 Blitz clones, 6 critters, 6 critter cannons. I think that's solid, especially before you have normal critters. Hey, what's up, Luke? What tick are our shields? We have them level 2 because, like we said in the older video, it's really because from level 1 to level 2, it's the difference between surviving 1 mine. I think at some point we might do level 3 because, you know, like 250k is not a crazy amount, but we won't do level 4 or 5 for a long time. Because then it gets into like, you know, over 500,000, 1 mil. Ultra Tony's right. It's Friday in Australia.
Yes. Yeah.
They're the true future, guys.
That's where it gets confused. I've got friends in Australia who message me, and yet they're in the future. Friends in America who are in the past. I don't know which day it is, man. I just have to kind of guess.
Too many options. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Another Sky Shield player. So we'll see what we can do here. Might shield up the critter cannons on the left because we want to drop them in the corner. And see how it goes. See on both sides, do a shield on the left. Try at least 1 critter. Maybe more, but we'll see. We'll get 1 serum pretty soon. And get a shock there too. Got some more serums. And now the main part is just watching these critters go. We'll try a few shields just to, you know, keep these guys alive. And then maybe just save for 1 serum. Try and get that pretty fast. Clear a bunch of buildings. You know, I think it still might be a little too slow. So is Sky Shield the answer at 5 ER? Maybe there's a chance. Because we only got 3 of 3, and this one, well, it's gonna be a little close. Oh, thanks, GPTP. Hey, you just made Click a stoner.
I think someone just hacked my PayPal account. That wasn't me.
No? Hey,
Damn
maybe
it.
maybe because of that we got this 1 second win.
See, I've heard rumors that Click may be a stoner, and now it's official.
And you know, that's enough for 23.
Yeah.
And just a small little push. You can see what he did. I'd imagine he didn't have normal critters. Malik saying should he go through rockets to get building health or the multi-node? I'd go through rockets because it's just another splash defense. And especially with so many critters on deck, at some point you're gonna have building damage and, you know, rockets should help out. Tony said the timer barely went to 302. It's rigged. Oh, I guess he suffered too from that Rainmaker bug. Well, I guess now we know. We can't flirt too early on these kind of hits. Just hearing about critters everywhere. And now, technically that gets us... Well, if we want to backfill, we can, you know, maybe pick up medics. I know those are really strong against critters. But now I think we'll just start saving until 6 ER, that kind of stuff. Because it might be more fun too, you know, if you're super early to things like defib and flames, we can be the guinea pig. Is that going to be better than, you know, more maxed out 5s? And even though there's probably very little chance you can push to 24, you can still do a few hits. I was planning like around 2 hours, but we're already 45 minutes too early.
What is defib gonna bring back?
So if you do defib and like right away you do nothing, it's gonna bring back these magic level 1 rifles.
Right.
And we don't want that, so we gotta find some way to kill the clones, ideally a bit faster, because then it can bring back those. But it's not easy because like there's almost no splash in the beginning, so you know, how are we gonna bring back clones? I think the only way is if you go even further. Yeah, you gotta kill them somehow. You know, maybe it might be a meta going for like Roger Art, just so you can kill your own clones.
Yeah.
Because that means, okay, then you can, you know, drop clones on like even the left ramp, barrage them out, then you can start using defib.
Man, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be mad what it turns into, I think.
You know, some crazy metas maybe. The other option is using defib just to... I got no clue.
I tell you, man, they're genius.
Well, you know, we can also kill our own like Cur cannons, Rainmakers, and then defib them back on the other side of the ramp. I mean, that's an option too.
Would defib do like the critter cannons as well?
Oh, just all proto troops, only thing it doesn't bring back are Seekers and Choppas. I think it might be on the info.
Yeah, that's for people that read info, man.
That's why there's a info button.
Wow, I did not know that.
Gaza saying, do you advise going 5 with only enough keys for clones? You know, I'd even go 5 with just 5 itself. I think it's a better deck layout, and not only is 5 a push point, clones can be, and even machine guns. I think every single one is a small little bonus.
I didn't see on this one. Did you? You don't have building health, right? Or do you? Did you pick it up after?
No, on this one we did...
No,
well, we never really know what path we're going to take on this account. So just like, you know, the other one that skipped building health, this was chest collecting at 3 ER for like 2 days. And probably 2 days ago it was like rank 13, still chest collecting. But that's also the bonus or benefit of You don't have to push right away or unlock everything. If you wait a bit, you can kind of see what other people do.
So basically, if I put in some effort now, I could be at 23.
Probably.
Other than the skill issue
Well, hey,
situation.
we did our personal record. 16 to 25 in 24 hours. And at least this time I got screenshots to take. I wish we had one when that account was still at 2 ER. Because a day before this, it was chest collecting and rank I think 12 as a 2 ER.
Wait, hang on. That's not you.
I guess someone has been watching videos.
It did not. But wait, Sunset Girl was in the chat. I thought, wait, oh. I told you I had a nap. I'm still a little bit sleepy.
You're too busy in the future. Luke saying, I think basically with Sky Shield, need more Kura cannons since you need to clear the buildings. You know, that makes sense. Maybe even forget about Zuka's, I think still one bow just to, you know, help out, but more Kura cannons, more critters. And of course, Kegmeister is right. With Defib, you can bring back Rainmakers to kill your own clones. Now, even with Serum, doing it normally, I think it's... They're too fast that Rainmakers can't kill them. They can kill critters though. Too bad you can't defib those guys. You know, it would have been cool if you can defib back critters, but with like, I don't know, double the amount. But then people who do a bunch of critters are gonna be mad. Because that's how it works in Clash of Clans too with clone spells. You can bring back, let's say, those spawnables. But I guess that's, you know, pretty different because you aim it exactly where you want it. Defib is just whatever's dead last, that's what you get. And since DB, you're so good at reading names, how do you see the guy who said go to Sky Shield? How do you pronounce his name?
I would say Fadi.
Fadi? I always say Fadi.
That's because you like killing things. In warships.
I like killing my own critters with Rainmakers. Well, he's saying go to Sky Shield. It's gonna be good, but it's a little different too. If you're, since this account is safe in Diamond and it's already so far ahead, it might be fun just to keep on going forward in the tree. Tao, imagine a clone rifle rush with defib. I just can't wait until you get all that stuff. Maybe it is worth just rushing to Barrage too.
We've got a guy from the future in the chat.
I thought you're the guy from the future.
No, but then he must be more of the future than me.
Probably.
Crazy.
Yes, we did max clone rifles, and that's why they're so strong. You know, with our chest, we can upgrade something. Either GBE or GBE. What do you think?
I mean, troop health?
Troop
That's
health.
a joke. No.
Hey, this would give us some more health.
I think Kek says to max your flare.
Oh yeah, we should max our flare. No, I think probably medics and max those guys out. Maybe help with our all our critters. We got Andrew in the chat. Hey, Andrew. Chen, why is it so slow to find an opponent? It's because there's people that are around us that maybe not all of them are playing. Like, I think the lowest you can match is, well, maybe still 20, 19, but maybe DB has a better reason.
What? Wait, what? Sorry.
Why is it taking so long to find a match?
I think because most of the people in your area are watching your stream right now, and they don't want to have a match with you on stream.
Well, we know Kodano was in the chat later saying that he was just trying to chest collect. And we were so mean.
Yeah.
Guy from
We
Future.
got tape.
If you don't max rifles, they'll die easily. What does that mean? While we do this hit.
I just think that's such a good name. Guy from Future.
It is a cool name.
That's my favorite.
We'll do one critter there, another critter there. We missed one shock mine because we're so good. And let's go ahead and flare that ER. As soon as we get a few, keep on flaring. Come on, we gotta shield it. I know we got a shield in us. I know we got a serum in us. Alright, we'll pull a 324. And you're here because car dealership. That's annoying. I was in one, like, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And it told me it was gonna be like, I don't know, 90 minutes. It took 3.5 hours, and, you know, smart me stayed there the whole time. Hey, we got Jess coming in with 5
Well,
memberships.
And I got one, finally. I've given out so many. And now get one in return.
Got Zendo being a stoner.
Guy,
I like when people give memberships too, because you can see who's lurking.
I think it's it doesn't work like that. It's just if they're a subscriber.
Oh, well, that's cool. MTJ becoming a stoner too. Hey, shout out to Jess in the chat. Heard you made a pretty good push this season. Yeah, like Hegmeister said, surrounded by stoner.
Yeah, they're bloody. Oh, they're everywhere. Sorry to say a rude word
Oh
then.
my god, look at that. Even you became a stoner.
I know. Who'd have thought it?
Crazy. Hey,
That Hinker, Free Feet, Sendo. Yeah.
Tao says he's gonna stream snipe for DBDB.
Yeah, come on, Tal.
Wow, just for DBDB. So nice. Hey, Hinka 1. And 3 feet too. No, well, you live and you learn. So next time at a car dealership and they say it's only 90 minutes, well, yeah, I'm getting out of there. I was like, okay, max half an hour, max an hour, but 2 hours later, not really.
No.
We got Dinesh in the chat.
That's why I ride a push bike.
That's why you should walk everywhere. And what is a push bike?
Yeah. Well, you're an LA dude. I think you have to have a car there, don't you? So you can sit in traffic for most of the day.
Well, hey, we love bumper-to-bumper traffic. It's the best part.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Droopy? Luke was saying, do we know for sure that troop health, troop damage affects critters from the critter cannon? And answer is yes. And the source is DBDB. So if it doesn't work, you can also blame him.
What? What?
No, that's what you said. You know it works. It's fine.
Okay, I can be blamed for everything.
Yes.
I can be blamed.
That's the only reason we have you on call. So if there's
Yeah.
any reason to blame someone, you can just direct it to you.
You can blame me for how good this tech tree is this season. It's my fault,
You
guys.
just did a Uno reverse. Got Valor goes to. This is a calmest, most chaotic Boom Beach session. Can someone say radio voices? No, I like DBDB's voice.
Wait, what? I hate my voice.
Well, it's not. I don't know too many British people.
Who says I'm British?
I don't know too
Oh,
many Polish people.
I think there's only one Polish person, and that's the legend.
Yes. And he's saying critters from Critter Cannon's work. Because trust me, bro. Now it makes sense. Yeah, it's the only reason.
I love that type of speak. Cause trust me, bro.
Well, there's no better reason, right?
Yeah, cause trust me, bro.
Andrew,
Do you
wish
say bro?
Apple. Oh, I never use that word.
No, I never. Sorry, Mr. Petrie. But yes, bro, bruh, bruv. These words should not be used. Just putting it out there.
Well, it's funny
Bro.
because I mean it makes sense. Some people, especially on online games, like using that, but they say it to everyone, and I'm sure Andrew, you might have experienced that a bit. Someone's like, whatever this, I'm playing this game, and like, come on, bro, and they say it to Andrew, and like, it's always like, okay, well, not really. Hey, she's saying, your voice is your British, TB.
Damn it.
What gave it away?
Damn it.
Alright, we'll do clear cannons in the corner, because, well, there's a boom cannon right there. Right side, clear stuff, and go from there. We're not going to flare too early because I want to avoid that bug. So many bugs this season. That's why we hate it. Alright, 2 serums. We'll get, I think, 2 critters out there. Let's flare that machine gun to get some more critters out there. As soon as we have a few million, we're going to start flaring. Get another serum going. And more flares. Come on, get our last serum going. Where's our million critters? You know, it's kind of slow, but we'll pull at 315. I honestly think we should get more like 320s, those kind of times. Sometimes it's good enough. Sometimes.
Good enough. How do you pronounce his name?
I say Kang Shou.
Yeah, I say Kang
Shou. Shao.
I say, yeah.
How do you say his name?
Is that an account from Vegetarian Pig?
No, I didn't know. Well, it would be cool. King Pig. Jess, has anyone seen a good 5-year with 3 SLs, rockets, BH? I know Gritch had one, but I don't know if he had machine guns yet. I guess not, so you know what? I'd copy this space right here. Yeah, right Aztec, Bug Beach. No, Gritch pushed to 22 last night. Great player. So I think it's a solid one to copy. Andrew, people bro you all the time on Boom Beach Discord.
I mean, she is one of the bros.
No. Yeah, even Famita is saying, it's a nice voice, DB. Don't play poor. Didn't you say you used to be like somewhere involved in radio stuff?
Kind of. No,
Ooh,
no,
we can
really.
we can say you were a secret radio host.
Yeah. I'm actually Howard Stern.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, again, this is DB. So you got Grammage saying the gentleman sounds like a very distinguished Michael Caine. Exactly. Here, you can be the evil villain in our push right now.
Wait, but do you know who Michael Caine is? I think you don't. You're too old.
I'm too old. Well, why don't you educate us? Who is Michael Caine?
But he's an actor of the finest degree.
Finest degree.
Yeah.
Just I never got thoughts on House of the Dragon season 2. I was pretty hyped for it, especially after season 1, but it just sucks that they deviated from the books. Like they had something so good, but like the first second episode they already like went off path. It's like almost as bad as when you tell someone do this in warships and they do something completely different. Almost as bad.
You say they're dropping the next seasons next year now?
I think it's every 2 years, so I've heard it's
Okay.
somewhere around next spring or summer.
Okay.
Just fingers crossed they actually like they can have all the budget for CGI and action, but at least keep the story in check.
Yes. Well, we've discussed this where I have not read that part of the story yet.
Yeah, no spoilers in chat. Kegmeister saying looking forward to the new show Murder Bot. Was that a new show coming out?
I have not heard of that.
Oh, I see the trailer is out 3 weeks ago. Murder Bot. Maybe these career cannons are murder bots.
I'm quite enjoying Andor at the moment.
Angela, is that a series or a movie?
A series. It's a Star Wars spin-off.
Oh, I know Michael Caine now. Yeah, he was a butler in the Batman films. Yeah, that guy. That it makes perfect sense now. Though I don't imagine DVD be that old.
He was in more classic things than that. Italian Job. You know that one.
What Italian?
You don't know it. You don't know Italian Job, do you?
No.
Oh man.
We watch one movie.
You're too old.
We
Stan.
watch
You're
one
too
movie
old.
every 3 years. Well, finally we got a match though. Since there's no building close to the ER, we're gonna switch to Rainmakers. And we're gonna not flirt early. And just go like that. Get a few serums going. Get some critter action too. Some more critter action. No, I don't like we lost a fair amount of Zooks. Let's get one more going pretty soon. Then throw the last few ERs. And I think just one more serum. Got one more shock in us. Come on, Zooks, do something. Bullying a 315. Honestly, it's still kind of slow. I think because we lost too many Zukas on the right side. But hey.
Use your catchphrase.
Sometimes it's good enough. Sometimes. I think that's like the third 1 second win on stream.
Looks like it'll be fast enough.
I was like, yeah, I'm sure the Zooks aren't gonna all hit those 2 mines, but let's see what happened. Let's see what happened to all our Zooks. Yeah, so beautiful. Alright, so Alex, next time, maybe use some critters. Oh yeah, I heard about A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I've never read anything by them in the books, but it's the same storyline. It's a short watch. Crazy part was we're actually getting matches. Ross saying Michael Caine, Austin Powers.
Was he in Austin Powers?
Serums either side. We'll go to that mortar, why not? Get a few critters going too. Maybe a shield. and just keep everyone speedy. One critter because we know it's gonna be bad. Come on, where's our shock bombs? I think just one more serum on the right side probably. But no, this one is super slow because we had not enough critters on the right. I think maybe filling the rocket would be a little better. Just different stuff so you get a better split. Now they're saying Mike Myers is Austin Powers. Austin's father was Michael Caine. That's what I'm assuming, because I know exactly what they're talking about. Now I'm too old.
I'm too young. I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm too young. I didn't see it. That's before my time.
No, I've noticed though, there's so many new like movie shows coming out that it's still pretty cool. Like so much that you don't know what to watch.
Yeah, see, Graham H knows what's up. Icarus File, Get Carter. These are classic. They have classic soundtracks as well. For those that like soundtracks.
I'm more of a fan of soundtracks, even on films that I've never seen, because just get the right feeling, you know.
Yeah, totally.
A good soundtrack is perfect.
I may know someone who collects soundtracks and has an extensive collection of them.
I think Roz is asking you, are you saying he's old, DBTB? Come on.
I mean, must be older than me because I'm too young to have seen Austin Powers.
No, exactly. I've got a shot going right there. This time we're gonna flare the right building. As we have a few million critters, we can start flaring. We'll have a few million more, that's fine. Where's our GBE? It's nowhere to be found. I'm gonna gather our critters because we flared, but it didn't go.
I like I like Dev's comment in the chat.
What's he saying? Why is DB sounding like an old wise guy?
Possibly should remove the word wise.
Oh, we need some, good wisdom on stream.
But that's what you're here for.
Hey Dev. Lunda's saying, in 2 days, I'll never have enough keys for that. Well, one day you could be rank 16, the next day you could be 25. You never know.
I think Keg's comment to just end at the comma. Instead of a comma, full stop. That would be perfect. And I would concur with such a...
No, we'll show how wise you are. You're telling me, TB.
No, not on stream. Don't test me on something.
What's our next unlock? There's only one answer on this account. And it's not even knowing about the tree, because we just mentioned it a couple of times. What is our next unlock?
I may not have been listening.
Here, we'll show the tree one more time, and then you tell us.
Uh-oh.
Here, we'll do a
Where's medic?
we'll do a slow roll. Yeah, that's our tree right now. Scrolling through it. Fine, tell us our next next fake unlock and then next real unlock.
Okay, fake is medics.
Yes, spot on.
The real one is 6ER.
Hey, see, you got it. You are a wise guy.
Wow, I'm like an old wise guy or something.
Look, Macer's a wise guy too. Hey, what's up, Macer? See, you don't say you're not a wise guy. You know our fake and real unlocks.
Like, I know 2 things. That's crazy.
Hey, 2 is better than none.
Yeah.
Hey, Macer, are you playing this season? If you say no, I'm gonna be so offended. No, that was yesterday, Graham. Tanks was our fun next unlock yesterday. Too bad we forgot. If DB wouldn't have been wise, he would say to remove old, not wise. Hey, that's true. You're saying you're owning up to it.
I mean, technically, what is old? I mean, 18? I don't think it's... I mean, it could be classed as old.
Anyone over 80. That's why we're old.
Okay, well, so you're old. I'd say I'm mature for an 18-year-old, though.
Yeah, it makes sense, you know. Got that young maturity. What's up, Flint, Michigan? Stopping by to say hi and drop a like. Ah, dang, Macer, slept through your 6 out of 6 chess. Well, I think you could have kept going still. But no, I get it. We'll just hold that grudge for only 2 years, but you know, it's not a long time. Hooli's saying he's 50. I don't think that's old. You know? It's only half a century.
You can be young at heart, Hooli. If you're playing games, it probably means, at 50.
Like, I would say what's old is, you know, whatever season number we're on. Maybe that's old.
Age is just a number. Wise words from Graham. Age there.
Got Havoc, rank 16, currently struggling to push. Do you have any advice, DBDB? Mr. Wise Guy. That sounds sarcastic. It's not sarcastic. Come on, DB, give some good advice. Prove your wisdom.
Well, the best way to rank up, instead of losing, win the battles you play.
Well,
and that's the best advice I can give.
There you have it. Get some good advice in.
Yeah, keep it simple. Don't complicate things. Instead of losing, win. I don't have much else on that, man. Or get medics.
No, you know, we can't do fake advice. Only we take our own fake advice. You see, even Andrew's saying that's solid advice.
Yeah, see? I mean, keep it simple.
Yeah, listen.
Work smarter, not harder.
Well, they're appreciating our talent. Even GG boy, wise words.
Yeah, see? I'm like a prophet.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, see, Flint agrees. And Flint knows what's up.
What's he saying?
Yeah, it's just win. That's it.
No, he said, no mercy, just win. Well, that's maybe part of it. You gotta, sometimes you gotta be ruthless. Kegmeister, DB is not profitable.
Profitable. That's quite true. See, if anyone needs wise advice, they go to Kegmeister or yourself. For me, yeah.
No, I'd only go to Kegmeister, not me. Yeah, Graham's right too. You gotta watch your other guys' replays when, you know, not only when you lose, but let's say you win, but they had a fast time too. It's the only way to learn. Here's a 23. Here we can do Rainmakers, because the Boom Cannon is a few tiles to the right. And I think do a bunch of critters here. Maybe we can finally start doing not bad hits. Get a serum going either side. Get some more critters. As soon as we get some of these guys, keep on going. We're so good with our shocks too and our serums. Want to serum all the machine guns. Come on, one more serum. Where's our serum? You know what? It's a bit slow. 316.
But is it good enough? Let's see.
Is it good enough? Let's find out. Yeah, looks like it is.
Looks like it is.
Sugar's like, why are we talking about age? Well, I can blame DB for that. Well, that's my answer to everything. Hey, nice Petrick.
I mean, you...
Petrick just hit diamond without clone rifles. Wow.
Nice. I'm definitely shooting straight to 5, I think.
Also, this is Petrick's favorite win percentage.
Why is that? I don't get it.
Where is Petrick?
Is he at 420? No.
Well, you know what, Petrick? Wow, that's cool. Even without machine guns, without clone rifles. That is cool.
It's like he knows how to play the game or something.
No, maybe just a little bit.
He should do crab. I reckon he'd be good at that.
Just saying, had a kid the past year aged 20 years. Well, Macer's right too. Enjoy every age to the fullest. Right, be happy where you are and one step at a time. Hey, that's not funny. That's real advice.
No, I'm looking at Jess's. I'm laughing at Jess's. Because I had a birthday this year, as most people do have every year. And I didn't actually know how old I was going to be. I was slightly unsure.
Well, what age are we turning again?
Well, 18. I wasn't sure if I was 16 turning 17 or 17 turning 18.
You're pretty wise for a young guy.
Yeah, my parents told me to stay in school, do my homework and stuff. And I listened to them.
And we're kind of the opposite. We've gone through so many birthdays. Like, once you go through 87 of them, then you pick up a thing or two.
Yeah. But the good thing is, though, because you've got all this stuff from the past to look at now. Because you only... I mean, when did you get a television? Like, about 10 years ago?
No, that was about, I think... I want to say 17 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
but you still got loads of stuff. Loads of Michael Caine movies to catch up on.
Oh, yeah.
Like Zulu.
Got Jonathan Newman in the chat. No, I do want to check out Zulu now. From what I hear in the chat right now, sounds pretty good.
It's quite a classic.
Well, even at 23, the amount of matches we got, I'm kind of happy with. So much so that I think probably I want to give it maybe like 10 minutes or so. A bit of a shorter one, but hey, our goal was 23 and made it happen.
You know where people are trying to guess your real name? Is your real name Jonathan Newman
No,
by any chance?
my real first name is Stone.
I just wondered. Yeah.
And the last one is Hart. You know, like Opie said too, he was the first to figure that out.
Yeah, that's.
Loco saying, "I'll never be bald, but join say that I'm old, not to tell." And that's a tough one. It's not something you can like, I guess, totally control. This guy with his 200 GB. We'll do serum. And we'll do one critter there because we can. And here we'll just do some more stuff. Get a shot going right there. Come on, critter cannons, do stuff. Get a shield going, maybe one more shock. We're a bit early, but why is stuff on the right side taking forever? Speedy critters and getting 322. Maybe fast enough.
Yeah.
Random saying gray hair, not a big deal. I don't know, how do you feel, DB, but just dying hair?
I
Hey,
knew you were going to say that.
You didn't hear the full question. I was gonna ask how you feel
Okay.
about dyeing hair.
Oh, well, see, at 18 felt I looked too young with my dark hair, so I dyed it grey to appear more mature. So yes, I agree. The grey hair is.
Well, okay, now I'll ask a better question. What do you think? And then just period. We got Del Boy in the
What?
chat. He's asking the big question too. Who's on call with us? Mr. DB.
Uh-oh. Mr. Del Boy.
I like him because he's British.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly. And
What do they call that? The kids nowadays when they give up kids like myself, when they give up someone's location, doxing.
Yeah, doxing.
Did you just dox me, Stone?
You know, it's just a tiny island.
Yeah, true.
Not too big.
Tiny island with a big heart.
Well, I remember, I forgot where it was, but like, because, you know, Americans, we drive so much that, you know, want to visit your family? Yeah, a 2-hour drive is nothing crazy. But I've heard stories like people in the UK, they wouldn't even drive like 20 minutes to see their parents.
I can ride my bicycle 15 minutes to visit my mother.
And the last thing you seen her was 3 years ago.
You're actually not far wrong. I mean, 15 minutes on a bike, man, that's a lot.
Older
OP in the house?
Hey, we got OP.
Ooh.
He's asking, you're leaving no stone unturned, correct? Well, let's look at this and fingers crossed. We'll leave no stone unturned. Serum, a shield, 2 critters, another critter, another shield. We'll do another serum. Honestly, I think 2 shocks is fine. We just want, like, something ASAP. And we have nothing ASAP. Where's our serum? There's our serum.
There it is.
Alright, 314. I think should be a little faster. It should be.
Is it good enough?
Maybe it's
Protein again.
a 1 second loss this time.
No.
It was a close one.
Do you think he's trying to say protein and not spelling
I read it as
correct?
protein.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Possibly.
he's no sensei girl.
I can't. I had no idea that's you.
May started getting gray hair at 25. Gotta love genetics. Oh, there's that Sky Shield base again, which this time we can try from the right side. Yeah, I think so. Still critters here and there.
This is probably the same guy, isn't it?
I wouldn't be surprised. Go from the right side, maybe flare like that machine gun, then other stuff. Serum's going. We'll do some critters. Let's get some more serums out there. And I think the biggest thing right now is trying to find some way to get, like, things everywhere. Come on, where's our serums? We gotta have one soon. We got some more on this side. Maybe one shield. You know what? It's not as bad as the last time. It's still slower, but it's not as bad. Last time he was fast though, so let's see.
He wasn't that fast, though. No,
He was a little bit fast.
but not fast enough.
So I think it was right. Wherever the Sky Shield is, go from that side first. And I think it was okay, especially with the critters. Would have loved if they got that shock mine, but I guess we gotta see if any clones took it, or the critter cannons. Now we got the amazing Zooks doing good stuff for us. Because here we have so many critters and one more shield. Again, helping us out. Hey Rambo, Gabe, what's going on? I think 210 GB isn't good enough. I really want to get 250. But no, maybe for other account. I'd almost say it's a perfect number of GPU. We like 250. Can we upgrade something? No, I think we're just short. Already got our max 210.
See, Raz in the chat is like me.
Is Stone Sunset Girl? Well, if you check out maybe, maybe a video posted today, might have some more info.
Okay, I didn't see today's video yet, may I add. You know I watch them all the time.
I'll never forgive you. Got Riot 2.0, all critter cannons, one clone rifle. Well, we like our Zooks. How about 6 critter cannons, 1 medic, and 1 shotgunneer? Gotta be a 60 yard though.
So to apologise for not let viewing the video yet.
TB.
There's my penance.
And hey,
And look, Del Boy.
Del Boy
That's
was a
me.
magic winner.
Yeah, he's got the best initials ever.
I just realized, yeah, his initials is DB also.
Yeah.
He's DB59 though.
He needs to change that 5 to a different number.
No. And it better not be higher either. Just saying, if you didn't have clones, how would you be hitting those 5 ERs? Honestly, it's been so long since doing hits with clones and critters. But on the video tomorrow, by that point, we'll figure out some sort of hit. Using Zukas and critter cannons.
Del Boy's pleased to be a stoner.
Well, you know, beating that 23 was a big jump, and I would say almost perfect time to end it, but we might do one more, or give it just a few more minutes. But I've noticed, I was saying this yesterday on stream, noticed a lot of people like playing, and they're not too bad finding people.
It seems a rather busy season. I think people are enjoying the tech tree that I designed, which is kind of cool.
Yes, exactly. How cool. His house number, 59. Del Boy was what, 12 years ago? Look, we do have a match. Alright. Well, let's make this last one count. Is he being sneaky? Yeah, well, you know what? Too bad we don't have trophies. Well, the rank 1 account every season, of course, has no trophies, so can't even make those kind of bases. I even think 2 critters between both blind spots. How about that? Hey, what's up, Luke? You're back. We're about to do our last hit, but I think it was okay. Made it to 23. Finally had a good base against that Sky Shield guy again. I think got like 311. Second, we'll serum left. Can do 2 critters and 1 shield. And once they're up there, we can serum these guys. Let's shock that annoying shock launcher. Let's get more serums. Shields, because why not? And as I get that ER, put this one down, more serums, more shields, more serums, and 328. Maybe fast enough.
Is it good? Is that fast enough?
It might be a little close.
It's not a bad time.
And that's close.
That was lucky. Phew.
Almost got it.
If only you put that shock mine somewhere else.
Yeah, it'd be so scary having to use 1 extra critter. Yeah, so this space with the Sky Shield, what we did different is going from the right side instead. Still taking 2 critter cannons, because I think it's good having more Zukas on the right side. What I would do instead is maybe wait until, let's say, like I think both those machine guns die, and then flare, because we already use a shield on I think the left side, so using a third one is pretty expensive. But you know, as you flare buildings, you do more serums, more shields, and you want them to naturally kill, you know, up to that shield. Luke saying think we can do that without troop health. The main thing is I would say with Zukas. So we still tried it if you look early on stream. I think it took us maybe, you know, a few matches to chest collect. But maybe it's worth a try. Does upgrading shield even make a difference? I think DB has an answer. Why did we upgrade shield?
Of course. I mean, the Zuka's going over the mines.
Because going from level 1 to level 2 is a difference from the shield dying one shot to mines versus not. So it's past just 50 HP and on to different interactions.
I was really glad when you said that the other day, because I did mine to level 2. And I was like, was that a mistake? Because everyone had level 1.
Nah, no mistake there.
No. See, I was just on point. I saw in the future.
Hey, we got Vegetarian Pig in the chat. Hey, now you can ask your question. Let's see, where was it?
Yeah, Veggie. Is still in the...
No, not... Maybe it's on the leaderboard.
We need to know if this is your other account.
Please say yes.
I have a slight technical question about vegetarian pigs. What do pigs eat? Are they not vegetarian anyway?
That is a good question.
I mean, what do they eat? What's like veggie stuff?
Well, let's see what Vegetarian Pig has to say.
Yeah,
he's a mastermind.
Okay, so he's not King Pig.
Well, you know what?
Someone's stealing
How about I still pretend it's you? It's more fun that way. Luke saying pig eats everything.
What is it, like offal or something? Is that a thing?
Omnivore.
Oh no, okay. But do they eat meat?
Well, when you
no,
when you have everyone saying they eat everything, you know they eat everything.
Yeah, but do farmers then serve up some sort of meat for their pigs? I believe not. Are they cooking some steaks for their pigs?
They should cook some good Wagyu steak.
Don't they eat apples? And then they get roasted with the apple still in their mouth.
Rain saying they eat anything including meat. Think Hannibal movie. Well, that makes it easier.
Damn. Okay, so... But maybe there are vegetarian pigs, so maybe some choose not to eat meat.
And I agree with Loco too. Looks like a bunch of pig specialists in here. Oh, don't say that, Hammer. That's scary. Even though it's true.
Yeah, I think they do, right? Yeah. Huh.
Now onto some more related things. Oliver asked a quick question. The last you can go to is 4 ER because you're HQ 17. I thought 16 for 5 ER. Wait, so double check first if you can go 4 or 5, and then let us know, and we'll give you some stuff. All right, go on, DB. Back to some pig talk.
Then now I'm thrown off because we went from pigs to warships.
Well, it's easy transition. Again, think Hannibal movie.
But I'm thinking where we at. No, I know. Didn't George Clooney own a pig as a pet? Do you heard of? Are you too old to know who George Clooney is?
I'm not too old for George Clooney.
Okay,
I'm just trying to think which film that was.
No, I think in real life he had a pig as a pet, which is an interesting choice for a pet.
It is. So last time we took critter cannons here, but they didn't really shoot the ER. So I think we'll take rainmakers instead, and we'll use one shield for that boom cannon. Alright. Serum, serum. Get a shield going. We'll do maybe just one critter, try that out. Alright, we'll do 2 critters. Yes, we have such amazing critters, right? I think 1 shield on that side. Get a serum going. 1 more shield. Maybe a bit too early. Oh my god, we love our flares. Oh, it's HQ 18 for 5 VR. Guess that kinda sucks. Thought it would be a bit better. Let's see. Yeah, we can show the tech tree. So this account was the same one on stream yesterday, but it did skip building health and mines. So we went straight to machine guns, more machine guns, and today we saw the Critterfest. After that we just got some building damage, more GBE, and... GB, what are we getting next?
Medics.
Medics, but if we don't want medics, what are we getting?
I think if you want to ask me, I would say for 6 ER.
Yes, 6 ER.
But that's just me.
I mean, we could get tanks too. Only 16 keys.
Well, Tao said get tanks, and Tao knows.
Oh, Graham also, I
Yeah.
think, tanks. We want to get a very scary Doom Cannon, right? It's gonna do a lot to critters.
To 90 million critters.
No, we did pick up troop health, so since we went through the multi-node, this troop health would be the same difference as this one at 3 ER. So this one was 18 keys, other one was 24. That's where we got this one. But I think troop health is really important because now Zukas can finally survive 1 mine, and helps the critters too. Vegetarian pig, happy I got a good convo going.
Yeah.
Love having you in the chat, Veggie Pig. Probably my all-time top 5 favorite names to see in chat.
Yeah, it's a... I mean, it sparks thoughts in your mind. That's like, I really thought pigs were just vegetarians.
Well, you know what, Luke?
So,
I think the fastest on us was a guy with Rainmakers and Scorchers. He got like a 320, so... Just the fact that you can rush ERs with, you know, a beefy troop. Did someone say heavy rush? Okay, no one said heavy rush. Another Sky Shield guy. I think maybe we'll try critter cannons. And then we could flare that boom cannon again, see if that works. Should we do critter cannons on the left or rainmakers? Nah, we'll do critter cannons. We'll do serum either side. Do 1 shield over here. And then we'll get some more serums going. Come on, where's our Zooks? Get 1 more shield pretty soon. And as we get that stuff going, get a serum. And hopefully they're gonna be fast enough. We get 318, so this base specifically, shield was not too bad.
nice.
And we need it to be that fast too.
I like Oliver's message in the chat. He said in perfect English that he apologizes that his English is not the best. But he said it perfect. He wrote it perfect.
Right. That is good English. No, I just didn't. I just forgot whether 5ER was HQ 16 or 18. Can you show the grid layout? Do you mean our base? But no, so Oliver's question was if he's max 4ER, what should he do?
Ah, okay.
And honestly, I think you should pick up heavies because on 4ERs, the fastest might be some sort of like heavy Rainmaker rush hit. And you know, heavies clear mines much better than Ziggs do. So maybe something like that, get Rudy, or even Scorchers. Maybe Scorchers are a bit better because if people want to
Yeah,
use shock
probably.
mines to defend against like Rainmakers, Career Cannon, so they put them in the middle, there's no shock mines for between engines.
You could have a lot of fun at Floria because yeah, you'll be getting Rudy, and you have the options of the different troops, so you can try a bunch of stuff. It's kind of fun to do that sometimes. Just stick at a level and get everything.
No, I think so. When that's also thinking about designing the tree, like there are some people ER caps, so like don't want to have only fun stuff at let's say 5 ER, 6 ER. Like my rule of thumb was like the biggest fun tropes in the tree have that max at 4 ER. So that's why we had Career Cannons there and Rudy. So if you can get to 4, you have that kind of meta.
Yeah. Okay, like I was saying, well, I believe it's Luke Skywalker who said to get tanks, but apparently you've endorsed getting tanks now.
Watch that be the next video.
That's secret me. Yeah, exactly. Sunset Girl.
Here we can do Career Cannons, I think. We'll do a shield, shotgun that shock launcher. On this side, do some other stuff. Serum either side. Already a shield. And then one shock. Come on, get the critters out there. Yeah, that's a good amount. We can afford, I think, one shock right here. Some more serums going. Get one more shield. Kill stuff. And we're gonna save our last serum for this left side. Was it worth it? Probably not. Come on. 318. So maybe not a shield on the left side. Oh, it's this guy again.
You just bullied him again, man. We don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Kang
Sorry.
Shao.
I'd say Kang Shao.
No, it makes a bit more sense.
Commander Rob says it in a very funny way. It's quite amusing. But he's a good player. He's always up there.
Back to some pig talk. Clooney had a 300-pound Vietnamese pot-bellied pig. Wow, for 18 years.
See,
Wait, that sounds like it's taken straight from Wikipedia.
imagine having a pig as a pet. I guess when you're George Clooney, you can do what you want. He's Batman. He's all kind of things. He has grey hair.
Yeah, I was thinking the same dress, like...
Yeah, I was going to say, Jess is kind of right. You're there. Pretty much.
I mean, we shouldn't be there, but...
Sunset Girl. What are you gonna do?
You do not want to know the lore behind Sunset Girl.
Is it from Game of Thrones? Yeah, I'm not.
Well, you know, every name, every account we have is from there.
Yeah, and
But we'll leave it at that. Make sure no one search it up.
you know what I'm googling right now.
Oh, and I swear, if people mention it in the chat, I'm gonna hide it. We already said too much. We said the quiet part out loud. And the loud part quiet.
You can hear everyone like tapping, googling right now.
Oh, GG boy saying it's too late. Hey, that path you
It's
took,
so funny
Luke, of rushing to 5VR was really good. You know, well, it's hard to say because part of me wishes I've took that on the rank 1 account. But then again, there's a lot of people who are ER capped, and for them, staying 4 ER longer is just a little better.
Mr. Petrix, that's what the wiki says about Sunset Girl.
Well, because there's so many somethings, I let it slide. Okay, we got a match. So because there's no building that's too close, again, we're gonna choose Rainmakers. Oh, and last time, those 2 mines killed all the Zooks. We love those.
So it's this guy again as well.
So what we're gonna do is, I know it sounds crazy, but we're gonna use critters to clear them.
What?
I know.
Show me this voodoo magic.
Or we can try to be smart and drop the clones more to the right and then Zooks to the left. So maybe that's a bit better. Serum here, serum there. Try 1 critter. Come on, flare there. No, I think that kind of worked. We'll get some of this stuff going. You know what? I really hate shock launchers. Get 1 shield, shotgun that. 1 more shield. 1 more serum. 1 more something. And 320. Okay, maybe that's fine. It's a big maybe.
Yeah. Although he still did well, but not well enough. You know what this is, Stone? You don't mind it being said, right? I know some people assume. I was superstitious
we never say
until Commander Rob just. I was like, "Don't say it." And he's like, and he just says it. Says it constantly.
This is a one-time. I think it's not about being superstitious that, you know, when you're on your last fight. I think it's more so like, you know, let's say you're running a race, and all you think about the hours before is, are you gonna win? Are you gonna lose? Stress about it. If you just think, whatever, it's like any other fight, then the less pressure there is. Right.
Yeah. I would almost lose one of these battles. I won't say what it is, because I was thinking it's that. And it's like, you're going to lose it. And when you just say it, you take away the stress.
Or you keep expectations low, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, it's just another battle.
Manifesto, if I copied our base without the machine guns, which ones would you leave? Depends if you have building health or not. Because if you have building health, there's quite a few out there with only 6 machine guns. But if you don't, then yeah, we can let you know which ones you would take out.
Jess, there's a lot of pig talk. Apologies. Well, it wasn't my fault.
Well, the whole influence.
A lot of pig talk going on.
The whole influencer culture was, I mean, it's been going on for a while, but especially now with, you know, TikTok and stuff. I like this one food truck, which was like normally influencers ask food trucks, "Oh, give me food for free and I'll post about it." But this one guy was like, "All right, influencers, it's gonna cost you double," and he took off. That's how it
I,
should be, kind of.
yeah.
Nice, Havoc almost unlocking 5 ER.
Imagine your thing in life was to be an influencer.
Hmm.
Your goal.
I
Kind
can't.
of strange, right?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine doing Boom Beach streaming and thinking what to do.
Yeah, but that's different from these socialite influencers.
No, yeah, well, it's always been a fun hobby. Like, the game is fun. Like, it's just honestly fun. And at some point, I was like, well, if I'm playing so much, why not show people? So we did a few videos, and then it's like, why not stream it? Rank 24 with a Sky Shield. I think we will do critter cannons. And then critters on this side. Maybe a few even for those shock mines. And just go like there. Serums either side. One shield over here. Try to get a good critter. As soon as we get, a decent amount, can go ahead and start flaring. Maybe a couple shocks in. I think just flare that machine gun. Get a bunch of stuff going. Especially getting that shield. Now again, what we really want is just serum, like ASAP. Come on, where's our serum at? I think it might be a little too slow. 304.
Ooh.
We probably cleared too much. No, not gonna be a 313.
Damn.
He's faster with his little shields. Oh, and normal critters. Which makes me think, probably on a rank 1 account eventually, we'll just pick up shields also. He had how many machine guns? No, 10 of them. Not hoarding up keys like us.
Mike Wells in the chat. Mike Wells is my favourite Beatle. If you've heard of the Beatles, because you're so old.
And we're not that old.
Oh, you've heard of them?
Just a tad bit. More Cur cannons on the left side. Could do a shock too. Serums either side. Get one shock pretty soon. A critter. And let's get some serum action. Get more shields. Need more critters. Alright, it's gonna be a bit slower. 313. I think it's just watching the right side that could have helped out a bit more. So no building health, 4 machine guns less. Which ones would you leave? Let's see, I think maybe, well, 2 1s on this side. Probably this one. And maybe this one right there. Which is kind of surprising, but you know, those 4 buildings, they do add up.
I shouldn't have mentioned the curse of the boss fight. I apologize. I take blame for this as well, Star.
So after clones and machine guns, would you still go normal critters over that sky shield? Yeah, I think so. Normal critters, especially to clear those like random shock mines here and there. Because most people now want to put mines like in the middle of nowhere. Because you know, no troops are gonna go there, no rainmakers, anything like that. You can make it up DBD by answering Lynn's question.
Whose question?
I got their Lynn in the chat. Come on, you know the answer.
I don't see it. Whose question?
Oh, do you have that translator on? Maybe you do.
No.
He's asking.
I know everything.
He's asking how old are you?
Oh. How old am I? How old are you, I think?
Oh, maybe both.
Like,
We mentioned that a few times.
well, I'm 18. I'll put it out there. Stone is around 87. He's not too sure because he's so old he doesn't remember.
No, we're sure. We had her birthday a few months ago. So in case you were always wondering, that's the answer.
Did they get you those balloons in the numbers? So you had the 8 and 7.
I think they did. Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough to remember now. It was at least a couple of weeks ago.
Luke saying, did the devs fix the drone's crystal shield glitch? Yeah, I think it was in patch notes maybe, honestly, quite a few months ago. Like we've never had a season or anything that had both. Wait, they did fix it. Because before, when you did explosive drones and then did shield, it would do double damage. But now that should be fixed. I'll do serums on either side again. Maybe a shock towards the left. And pretty soon, starting a flare. Get one more going. I think might be a little okay. Got enough Zooks alive. Come on, critters, do something good. Maybe one more serum. Alright, this time at 315. Well, there's something even better than the glitch anymore. We'll find out kind of soon. Which is that now when you have drones, I think you can even see it right now. You see that? Extra HP, extra damage. So they're gonna do a lot more than normal. Which I think I calculated that if you're a maxed out 6ER, it's only like 4 drones to, you know, take down the engine. And that's not a lot of GB when you compare it to like using Barrage or Art. Even once you go 7, yeah, you get more building health, but troop damage means it's still 4 drones. I think either way it's saving till 6ER.
Luke's saying your critters didn't trigger the shock mines.
It was a shock launcher hitting, I think. Oh, hey, Mike Will, just going on. No, Mike was having a good start to the season too. You know what? It's funny. We were planning for 2.5. No, I think just 2 hours, but a bit over. Should we maybe just do one more hit?
I mean, or are you pushing 24?
I think one more hit.
See, play till you lose.
No, if anything, you should play until you. No, that's not the way.
That's what I do, and then I don't play for
If
another
you play,
day 'cause I
if you
sulk.
play till you lose, then you end your push on a bad note.
Which is what I do, and I sulk for a day.
Yeah,
Hence me going nearly 6 for 6.
we can't go cry in the corner.
I don't cry. Too young to cry.
Luke is right. You said one more hit 10 hits
Exactly.
ago.
Yeah. It's cool, Luke. I get paid overtime now. It's great.
No, that's perfect, right?
I'm at least $7 richer. But I can't spend dollars over here in allegedly Britain.
Hey, we got Ryan J in the chat.
Yo, Ryan.
And I think the first person who recognizes your voice. Or maybe because we already said it, but yes, one and only DBDB on call. You said you were chest collecting earlier, so when is that big gold push coming?
See, I kind of don't want to push until next week. So I can, yeah, I do like stacking up the chest sometimes. And I wanted to do that last season, and I was just going to do 2 and then 2 weeks in, unlock all the fun stuff.
Spending sprees are always fun.
Yeah, but 2 you just couldn't get ERs in it. I did so many delay drops, and you just couldn't get to the ERs in the end.
They don't do this anymore, do they? Like like those when you buy something at the grocery store, you get a receipt like, oh, enter this raffle, and you get a shopping spree for like 10 minutes. Then you get a shopping cart, go whatever you want. Do they not have that in the UK?
In the alleged UK, I definitely do not know of such a thing.
Now you remember it's well.
Wow,
I guess maybe
America's
not in the UK.
crazy.
No, it's like you get a chance to win a, well, no one has better spending habits than Americans.
I mean, I've seen YouTubers do it, but wow.
Well, I think it was big back in the day with like just random everyday people.
Well, there was a TV show here called Supermarket Sweep, and people would get 1 minute to just run around a supermarket. Just fill up their trolley. Yeah. It was like terrible morning television. So my parents tell me, because I'm only 18 and too young.
Exactly.
To know of such things. Vegetarian Pig is saying I sound like a Londoner.
Very sus.
Yeah, Dale Winton. Sorry, Supermarket Sweep talking. Let's focus on warships.
Too much supermarket talk. Come on, where's our Zooks? 317. Oh yeah, supermarket sweep. Yeah, it was a TV show too, I guess. That's good. No, it was fun because you can. I guess some YouTubers do it now too. Like you said. Because I guess
yeah, they'll just.
It's fun watching people just go crazy.
Yeah. Ryan's saying you had it over there. So yeah, the UK probably where people live apparently probably copied the American show, as happens many times.
Now, I think we copy British shows way more often.
I I don't think so. No, only The Office. I
Well,
think that's about the only thing the UK exported there.
that's also the
And the
only one I
Beatles,
know.
and the Beatles, which Mike Wells is a part of the Beatles. That's the only things UK sent to America, I think. Who's your favourite Beatle?
Oh yeah,
Stoneheart.
because we clearly know all of them.
Mike Wells is my favourite Beatle. He's the best one.
Yeah,
He
that's
plays
good.
the tambourine. The others are good, but Mike Wells is the best Beatle.
Hailsbringer as a 4ER, hate getting 5ER matchups. Yeah, it's annoying, especially with the... Can't really control it. And 5ER is, a little bit better than 4. Blackadder, we sent the Pilgrims over. Hey, they get it that much. That's something.
There's some history there.
Mike Wells, I prefer the Rolling Stones to the Beatles. Well, I like the sound of that.
I kind of like both equally.
Well, you know why I like the Rolling Stones better?
I mean, because something to do with rolling, I guess.
Yeah, that's a word I was thinking of.
Or the.
Oh, the is even better. Jess, no one makes murder mysteries like the British. Are there any good murder mysteries recently?
You'd have to ask my mum. That's her forte.
Give her a call on stream. I dare you.
Yeah.
God, the game got so scared that it stopped doing game sound.
Uh-oh. I think Mike's muted it so he can play some Beatles tambourine.
Oh,
during
maybe.
your hit.
Come on, critters, do something good. We got Zukas doing something also good. So, good job, Zukas. And where's our GPE? Are we gonna get it? Maybe. Small chance. Small chance. I think it's just something about critters on the right side. Could have maybe been a little faster.
Oh, wait, who was that guy?
Nice manifesto. Tech Path got into 18. I think tomorrow should be a even funner push. 5ER. Gotta learn new kinds of hits. Really, they're making a Beatles movie.
Yeah, I've seen that. Ryan's saying Led Zeppelin over the Stones. There's a good Led Zeppelin documentary out recently. If you're into that sort of thing, I hear older people like that stuff.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Have you heard of them?
Oh, they I'm sure they come around. They're an actor, right?
Yeah. They own a pig. Yeah, it's a Hollywood actor who owns a pig.
Ringo Starr was the voice of Thomas the Tank Engine. What happened to that show? Now it's just, even now the memes are dead. Like, remember when that was like actually what kids watched?
I wasn't born then. I don't know.
I knew it. I knew, well,
Was it your grandkids? Did they watch it?
No, I watched it a good 6 years ago. Mike Wells' best music doc is this Spinal Tap.
Oh, Spinal Tap is.
This is Spinal Tap.
Yeah, it's funny.
I kind of like music documentaries because, like, you know, especially like catchy songs, super popular ones, you gotta see the whole story behind it.
Yeah. Spinal Tap is a mockumentary, I believe older people for me say.
I like mockumentaries even more. Try to make it a little bit entertaining. Oh, we need the game sound because I want to hear those fancy critters. I like hearing those critters.
Shall I beatbox them?
I wonder.
Probably better not.
Let's try critter cannons again. Serum either side. We'll do one shield. 2 critters there. With,
Pew.
I think, maybe a
Pew.
shock.
Pew.
Got these guys going. Can go for that ER. Or maybe just one shock. Oh, so much GB. Get a shield going. Keep our Zooks alive. Where's our Zooks? They're somewhere. I think they're somewhere. Now we'll finish with a 316. Oh, there's a Protean. What did you say you think he sounds like?
I've got a feeling slight spelling error in his name.
Protein.
But Keg told me off as well. Apparently.
Here, we'll try to get the game sound back again. It's weird. I like hearing the sound of critters, especially when you have, you know, a couple thousand of them.
I tried.
Your sound effects.
Yeah. Pew. No. I'm googling Protean.
Now you can't trust a big dentist. They're scary.
Oh, it is a word. Tending or able to change frequently or easily.
Well, you learn a new vocab word every day.
Wow.
Well, you know those weird calendars that's like word of the day? Which, it was a cool idea, but I never liked them because it's so like physical. I'd rather just have a virtual one. Like, what if you don't like the word?
My friend had it on an app, I don't know, years ago, and he would always use that new word he had. And it was so weird because he wasn't particularly bright.
Well, how about
But
today's...
then you just...
Well, what did he do then?
Well, you just drop in a fancy word in his kind of not so bright conversation because he just learnt word of the day.
I'm sure he was proud of himself. No, because
It made him
can't be
seem
any
more
word. It's got to be a cool word.
Yeah, it made him... the good one he came out with was facetious, which I didn't actually know because I just know sarcastic. But he had two good ones which he dropped in.
No, it makes sense.
Facetious being one of them. There we go. That's some good warship talk there.
Well, you know, the word of today is going to be vacus. How about that?
Vacus.
Vacus with a V. Yeah, you got Blaze in the chat. Is it just me or is that font different? It looks cooler. Nah,
Yo,
we'll clear
Blaze.
cannons. Like, I'm sure everyone likes doing Vacus hits.
Oh, do you want a font fact here, Stone?
Let's hear that.
I believe Blaze Beard is using an American typewriter.
An American typewriter? Wow.
It's American typewriter. That's the font.
Oh. Well, I didn't know you could change fonts when you do YouTube stuff. That's cool.
I didn't know that. And another fact, American Typewriter is one of my favorite fonts.
Well, that's not a fun fact. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's a cool fact.
It's interesting. I've used it many times. Anyway, back to it.
We don't care about warships.
No, I, I'm down for some font.
Come on, where's our serums? Serums, and 319. Jess was saying, so the shield will keep the critter cannon alive versus, yeah, basically, whatever damage it takes, it doesn't roll over. So, boom cannon shot or anything, it's just gonna break the shield and then, like a normal critter cannon. That's a one time to use it where, like, you know, again, very heavy hitting defenses. But the other uses, even for squishy troops, like critters, Zukas, and I like those for, you know, mines, machine guns, things like that. Manifesto just bought 3 brawl passes with the creator code. Awesome, appreciate it. It's one of our brawl passes, but not Admiral's key. No, I think you said you had. I'm pretty sure you said you had it. But if there's any one season that it's kind of okay without instant training, I'd hope it's this one. Blaze is saying 7-year-old tablet. Well, when
Well, tell
it's even better that
I was
way.
just say, tell your 7-year-old she has a cool taste in fonts.
You should keep it that way forever.
Yep. It's definitely American Typewriter font. It's a fantastic font, Stone. You should check it out next time you're looking at fonts.
I'm sure they have game show that's like, guess the font. You should be on it. Oh, awesome. Manifesto, you got clones now. Yeah, we're a bit behind, so we'll do, again, tonight's video, Zuka's, critter cannons, 5ER, tomorrow, machine guns, clones, and then day after, critters. Well, but again, I think it's also tree design, and I don't want to... We'll say this is, can give credit to DBDB.
I was going to say who designed this tree. It
Like,
should take the full credit.
I don't like when there's engines where you have only good stuff in one spot. Especially, like, you know, not towards the first few unlocks. Because when you unlock a new ER and, like, there's useless stuff, it's like, alright, what did I save all these keys for? Especially towards the end. So that's why, like, the first 2 unlocks every ER is, you know, kind of big stuff. We got shield and mortars. Okay, maybe not for 4 ER. Honestly, snipers and shocks were kind of useless. But 5ER got clones, machine guns, 6ER, defib and flames. And 7, best troop in the game, lasers and troop damage. I know we're a bit biased. That's the only reason I put lasers in this season, because we love lasers.
But it was really cool. I'm saying I haven't moved up yet, but just just what you pick up, and then they're cheap pickups as well, and it's fun stuff all the way. I kind of said it when I saw the tree, it's like, it just looks fun. It's kind of easy just to get some fun unlocks, not annoying ones.
And well, we weren't like fully certain it was gonna be fun, because, you know, if you think just Alright, Rainmakers, Critter Cannons, the slowest troops in the game. How in the world could that be fun? Well, thank God for Speed Zero.
Hmm. How is it for you? Like, are you happy with the way it's rolling out?
I think so. If
So,
anything, it's better than I expected.
right.
Like this meta right now, where we're just like blurring an ER, and whenever you have a rush meta, you always wait till the ER is down, and then flare. Here, you just as soon as you see some critters, you flare the next one. Like we've
Yeah, I'm a bit sketchy with doing that, but I'm doing it because I'm like, well, that ER is only halfway down, but I'm flaring the next.
right. Like you
But
do that with sometimes with when you had the melon bomber season, because it takes so long for the bombs to go and they do splash. Then you have to be really early with flares, but critter cannons are the only troop that like spawn their own troops. You can have more on the deck.
yeah, no, I love it. It's a fun way. It's sketchy because we've all been there. We've all pre-made, and it's
Like
yeah, it's
even if you have like 16 critter cannons, you do serum, and let's say, I don't know, you shock the boom cannon. If you have smoke and you always smoke the boom cannon, you can pile up, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, a million critters, and that's fine. You can do that for a full 4 minutes if you want. There's no ending to critters. But now we're almost at the 3 hour mark, so we'll give it one more minute. Otherwise, I hope you, DBDB, and everyone enjoyed this Critterfest. Only
brilliant.
one time show. That's why it's Critterfest 2025. It's not gonna last you the weekend. Well, actually, maybe it is.
Yeah, when are flames and stuff coming out to play? Where are we at? Let's have a look.
I think we might see them like the first ones in maybe a day or so.
It's going to be fun to see the defib in action as well. That's the thing.
Well, it's still uncertain because again, we talked about it before. Defib, if you don't kill clone rifles, it's gonna bring back level 1 rifles.
But people are going to figure out. That's why I mean it's fun, because you're going to work out what the best way to bring back the most effective troops. It's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, maybe you should barrage your own troops just so he can defib them.
Yeah.
Kegmeister's sake, Critterfest, but roll your R's. Oh, I can't. I'm so bad at rolling my R's.
I can't roll.
Critterfest.
Yeah.
That's like 2% of the way there. Critterfest. Not my tongue. What do you call it? Like under your lips, inside your mouth. It just doesn't want to cooperate.
I think that's called. I think that's called a tongue. That thing in the middle.
I said under your mouth. No. Yeah, maybe.
Well, under your mouth. You
Like-
mean under your tongue?
No, yeah, under my tongue. That part.
Is that called?
Critterfest.
Wait, I'm gonna throw it because I don't know. Is that called a gullet?
I think gullet is like the other side of your tongue, like towards the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need a tongue specialist in here.
OP can roll his R's.
Yo, I thought you were gonna say OP is a tongue.
He could be a tongue specialist. Hey.
No. He can roll his R's. I think I've heard it once.
Yeah.
How is it that Stoneheart doesn't know anatomy? Hey, we don't know geography either. We think DBTB is from Poland, right? You're from Poland?
Near there, yeah.
It's somewhere there.
It's one of the ands.
It's somewhere in Asia. Uh-oh, GG boy Tuanfu. You're losing stuff gambling. Uh-oh, even Ryan. That's why you don't gamble. How about the last thing we'll do is give everyone, like, 1,000 points.
What? I mean, you're being kind of cheap here, Stan. 1,000?
Fine, you pick a number then.
I mean, I'm a generous person with a big heart.
You have complete
Not a
control, so
stone heart.
everyone's gonna blame you. You pick a
It
number and
will.
we'll give everyone that many points.
Okay. Because I love all you guys. Let's give them 10 each.
Here, let me wait till I hear stuff in chat. There you go, guys. DB wants to give you all 10 points. What do you think about that?
I mean, how many can you give? Is it infinite?
Well, let me see who has.
No, Jess has got the number right there.
Isn't there a command like top 10 or something? I don't know. I Opie helped me set this up a while back.
Jess has chosen.
Did someone know the command for like how do you see who has a top 10 in points? Hey,
I think it's just top.
what's up, Phil?
It's...
He's like, just got here and heard you're asking for a tongue specialist. I'm not sure if he qualified. And we were talking about how to roll your R's. How can I say critter cannons?
I've heard Phil is a cunning linguist.
A cunning linguist.
Oh, Ryan's going to kick me out of 3.0.
Uh-oh. Look what you did.
No, I think we go with Jess's number. Wait, so... hang on. Well, I got a load of points. How do I get that? I don't gamble.
Of course you gamble. Alright, let's throw that critter. That's not a critter. Let's throw whatever that is. Let's do some more shocks. Let's do a shield, maybe. Come on, where's our serums? We miss our serums. And 321. Dang, is that someone have 2 million? Oh, there's Phil. Phil's top 2 with his 350,000.
I think you give them the number Jess said. Jess said the correct amount.
Yeah. What was that number?
42,069.
Alright. Well, that's not how you say that number. Alright, I think everyone should check because we may have done something. Yeah, right, Kudan. Critters everywhere. So if we did it right, people should have more points. I don't know. You gotta check it out to see if it worked. Thanks to DB for giving the first idea of 10 points.
What have you done?
Oh look, it works for Ryan, so it's gotta work for everyone.
So Ryan only had 10 points, basically.
Phil hoping he's gonna get time to play soon, just barely out of going 6 out of 6. Hey, that's the main thing that matters. Actually, same with DB, right?
Yeah, Phil, I was in the same boat, literally. About an hour or two
How did you get so many points? I guess it means you're nice enough to watch us. Oh, for Raz though, it's only 40 points. Maybe he wasn't here like 2 minutes ago when it happened.
Oh no, Raz was here the whole time, I think.
I don't know if it's like if you have to be online watching to get the payout.
Okay.
Gabe says, our hit is tough without critters. Oh my god.
Wait. I think no,
Hold on.
I think Phil may want a refund.
That can't be right.
I think he put in the wrong numbers there.
Phil, make sure you did it right.
Yeah, Phil, I got
Here,
feeling.
here, let me do this hit and then you tell us.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright, this guy
yeah,
with... I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that for a few seconds.
yeah.
We're
Do the
gonna
hit.
do
Then,
Rainmaker
then we'll
stuff.
talk to Phil.
I think those
There may
mines
be
aren't too bad.
maybe a decimal point issue there.
Maybe it's a Canadian decimal points. That's how they are.
Yeah.
Let's get this going. And I think... get some more stuff here. Maybe a shock and a shield. Come on, guys. More shocks. More shocks. And we will do a 316.
No. We have to talk to Phil though.
Well, he said nothing, but hey, Phil, I mean, I don't know what to say. 279.99. Really appreciate it. No more than
Yeah,
appreciate
Phil.
it. It's like,
I mean, Phil's a great guy, and if the attack was, yeah, that's amazing. That's crazy. Oh, it's Canadian dollars. It's only 75%.
hey. Canadian dollars are, I dare say, even cooler.
No, Phil, that's amazing though, man.
Hey,
Seriously, that's crazy.
now big shout out to you, Phil, in the chat. Appreciate it. We should make this season called Phil Oliver season.
Yes.
That's how we can pay him back. Petrick bro showing off he got his salary. No, because he is the best tongue specialist, so they make good money.
He's just shown off it because he is the cunning linguist. He specializes in it. Ah, that's amazing.
Got
How
Phil
cool is that?
Oliver. Hey, we got also Philip Shaw in the chat. I think at some point Gabe said that hit was tough with without critters. That's why I think they're kind of a must-have at 5ER. Like again, there's no way to deal with mines without having an ability. So having critters really helps out. Too bad, you know, Petrix Crystal Critters isn't the go-to. He's gonna be so sad. I mean, I thought about Crystal Critters because they do clear mines also. But just in case, you have normal critters to also just kill buildings, you know? They do damage. And the thing with turret is, even outside the mine issue, if you throw turrets even on top of the ER, they're gonna, you know, they have range. They're gonna kill machine guns first, mortars. Dang, about 200 US. Now you're awesome, Phil. Raz, should you get 150 GBE or critters first? That is a good question. 100 GBE. Because, well, you know, critters of course help with mines. But GBE is also great because you have, you know, all those more serums. I think there's a way to learn a hit with less GBE, because if you only have 100, all you can do is try our hits, but of course, you know, when you need serum, you probably won't have it. Though if I was you, I'd get more GBE first. Because not everyone has critters, the normal ones. So you can first, you know, learn and do the hits without critters, more GBE, and then get them. I'd say minimum maybe like, I think 140, 140. Now you still didn't pick the 60 at the start. God, Rise is so cheap because he doesn't want to spend 14 keys. Nah, it's fine. Hey, we made it cheap early for a reason. To really tempt people. You picked that up, right, DBDB? At 60% GB?
Yeah, because I'm cheap. So
You are cheap.
I know a bargain when I see it. It was like supermarket sweep.
No, look, the reason we even had those GB multi-nodes at the start instead of like normal GB is, we don't have too many tokens at the beginning. So multi-nodes are kind of free and you can land your Rainmakers and Scorchers.
I was going to say, you didn't grab that other one, which I didn't, but I heard someone say, oh, you don't grab that extra GBE. And I thought they meant the one in 2ER. But I think the one in 3ER you chill with for now, right?
That one we skip for now.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, we already have, what, 210? Only 210 GB. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Just a measly 210.
Just crazy at 5ER you can have 250 GB, so, all you want in the world.
So the 250 is picking up that one in 3ER, right? There's no more after the one in...
That's right.
Is it? Yeah.
I thought GB late in the tree doesn't really make sense, because, I mean, you're already going to have these abilities and 16 of these big troops.
I can't wait to see how it all turns out in the end. It's just still... It's already mad this season.
I'm just excited.
We're on day 3 or 4?
4 of the season, right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and if you're dumb and crazy, again, you can push 16 and 25 in one day.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it is.
Who would do that? I don't know anyone would do something like that. Again, I'm apologize, but I'm looking at the end of the tree now because
you're looking at the end of the tree for the first time.
Yeah, second time.
Well, okay, that's better.
Hour.
That's something.
I'm seeing what's coming later.
Well, we talked a bit about defib flames, Shockeneers. I mean, there might be something.
Yeah, would there be something with Shockeneers? I don't know.
Because look, if you think right now, we have so many critters. Well, maybe not Shockeneers because we're flaring so much. Like, can you really get value? But if you do more clearing hits without flare, all the critters out there can, can use Shockeneers to shock the buildings.
Yeah.
Manifesto landing craft boost really changed the season for the better. Yeah, I think without that, it wouldn't be nearly, this. Well, not only this crazy, but it's double. Like, sure, the clone rifles, you get, 4 extra, Zuka's 2 extra, but double is, that's different.
Yeah. This is only the second time they've been in that, right? Yeah.
Because that season where we had it before was the main inspiration. We had cool troops too, like Critter Cannons, Rainmakers, all that stuff. But it wasn't the meta because, one, they had really nasty penalty nodes. Like minus 20 building health, minus 4 machine guns. But the other reason was, when you already have rocket choppers and heavy choppers, like, why do you want Rainmakers or Critter Cannons?
And it's cool with and again, picking the serum right from out the bat. It's just, it just makes everything fun the way you play it. It's not like, oh, you got to get to speed serum at 5ER, then you use these troops.
And I do think that doing so many rank 1 accounts, like rank 1 starts for so many seasons, it also helps out because you get a better appreciation of what kind of everyone goes through. So otherwise, if you aren't really into 2ER, 3ER metas, it's like, screw them, and whatever happens, happens. I want to have a little fun for them too.
Yeah. It's funny, before, because I didn't know you would, I was doing the tree this season, sorry, I misspoke. But I was going to say to you, if you ever designed a tree, make 2ER, 3ER kind of fun. Because if you just want to chill there, like sometimes I like to do, and it's just fun, which it is. So well done me for designing
Yeah.
fun 2ER and 3ER on this tree.
Good job, you wise guy.
You old wise guy.
Bill, please don't name a season after you. Your wife would know about it and have to go double duty too.
Oh, I'm not sure what he's talking about there.
I wonder why I stopped talking. No, but that's why, yeah, like Speed Serum at 2 ER, even stuff like Scorchers at 3. Whether or not it was gonna be a good meta, which even right now, like our fastest time against us was some guy using Scorchers. But
yeah, that guy yesterday, right? That was
it was like a rank 20, this random guy, but like even look at our base. The shock mines is just you're not defending Scorchers, you're defending Rainmakers or Crit Cannons.
And Tiago said it like because I have fun. I know you're not a huge fan of the Scorchers, but I kind of have fun clearing.
Well, I'm not a fan because they're not interesting. It's just where they are in the tree. Any season where you have something off path,
yeah,
you gotta really think about. Is it gonna be worth it in the long run?
Well, they're nearly always useless in warships, right? I don't.
But I like this one time they're kind of useful.
Yeah, exactly. They're always at a point where you're like, well, I'm not going to use them. I've got better troops. This time it's valid.
Well, no, there was one season, actually not too long ago. I think season 70, because that one we had Scorches at 5 ER, which was early enough. And I'm pretty sure like Heavies was either far away, or somewhere like that. So Scorchers, they pack a punch.
Yeah.
I hope we see a season again with the Mega Scorcher, because for warships, either way is 1 per boat, and you have like double the HP.
Was there one with that may have been when I wasn't playing. There was I don't think I've ever seen a Mega Scorcher actually.
I think I skipped that season. It was one of the long seasons, like in the 60s or something. Probably
back in the 1960s.
Yeah,
1960s. Game's been around that long. Kind of feels like it.
I think I was only 12 at the time.
Yeah, my parents told me about it.
No, it was season 63. That one we had the Mega Scorcher.
Okay. Yeah, I think. No, wait, because when was the tree that OP and everyone designed? That was 50, wasn't it? Was that 50?
Yeah. I like that season too because it was the first season I started streaming. All because of OP.
And that's when I was definitely playing. Yeah, it's OP's fault. No, I was playing 50. I think I played the first few seasons and then my iPad was out of date. I couldn't update the game. So I started playing again around 50-ish. Just because I'm sure everyone wants to know that information.
No, I'm trying to think because that's what 2 years ago. So it's been a while. In fact, next season is going to be 25 since then.
That's crazy. That's 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was fun, right, Ryan? That was a first debut with I like first debut because you clearly need both words. That was a debut of 7 and 8 ER. The first 8 ER. Yeah, it was like you choose your own deck layout, top or bottom.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Cold? We have been looking for a match for maybe it's been 10 minutes. Okay, you know what? It's 5 until noon, so I'm gonna give it a flat 5. Because it makes sense, around this time, usually there's less people playing. So we'll give it a flat 5. Arba is saying, are there no 4 ER players left at 18? There might be one way you can try it, which is like when you go in finding a match, after 5 seconds you just go back. And then you
Yeah.
go in again, and then you wait 5 seconds, and then you go back. And it's annoying because you have to do that a lot, but it's one way to maybe more likely to match same ER as you. I personally wouldn't do it if I'm just facing fives. I'm like, I don't care. I'll just, chest collect until I go five myself. But that is one option if you only want to match, other fours.
Yeah, the mystery of the matchmaking. It's not against terms to jump in and out of the queue, right? That's not illegal.
I don't think so, because it's not like
No.
it's not a bug. It's just the way matchmaking works is when you start going in, like, see finding opponent versus looking for people around the same rank, around the same ERs.
Yeah.
But the longer you are finding a match, it kind of extends that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you can find ERs above and below you, stars also above and below you.
Yeah, and you hope you get the better end of the stick, but a lot of the times not. Yeah, you hope.
But again, sometimes I don't even care, and like, yeah, you might practice against fives, you might lose to them, but like, just wait until you chest collect and be in prison for just maybe a few more days.
Mm. I think when it's a boss fight, that's definitely when I do it. You want the odds to be.
If I'm doing a boss fight and I'm hoping not to match ERs, then I know I'm doing something wrong. Hey, I don't know if I should say Alex Evil or Alex Evil. I know it's probably Alex Evil, but Alex Evil sounds so cool.
Yeah, Evil's better. Let's call him Alex Evil.
Okay.
He's a member. He's a stoner.
He's a stoner for, I think a month. Got that gold plate.
Nice.
We're just in that time of day where people are thinking, maybe we shouldn't play. Maybe we should take a break from the Critterfest. But you know what? 2 more minutes, and that's our cutoff.
Well, it's a great push, though. And it's fun to see.
I mean, again,
the critter craziness is fun.
Our goal was only rank 23, and we hit that like super early. And thanks again, DB, for jumping on call. We wanted to hear a British wise guy.
Thanks for asking me, my friend. And I'm not going to say it's my galvanizing presence that helped you get so high in ranks, but probably was.
Maybe.
My helpful skills and talking you through the hits.
No, you're spot on. Valor, that's why you're not 23, because the wait is too long. No, half the time it's annoying. Well, streaming isn't too bad if you have, good wise guys to talk to.
And Valor Ghost is not a terrible player. He's been, what's the word when you're being polite?
Humble.
He's a really good, humble, yes, that's the word.
But
he's a really good player.
If you're lucky enough to, like, I don't know, do some desk work, computer work, what I usually do is, like, get some work done, be productive, and have this going kind of on the side. Adam saying, think they can't produce critters fast enough. That's where we can't find a match. Yeah, the whole system, game can't make those critters.
GG Boy wants to wants to know where you get the application form.
Oh, for co-hosting. Well, it's a very long, arduous process.
It's so many pages, GG Boy. Trust me.
17 pages.
I mean, it took me 4 seasons just to fill in the application process.
Mm-hmm.
So much writing.
Oh, cool. It is kind of called Alex Evil. It's a cool name. I was wondering. Well, you know what? It's been the magic
Wait,
5 minutes.
Okay. I'm just wondering what the evil area he's from.
It's a mystery.
Hmm.
But as far as next steps go, again, we'll let DB say it one more time.
Well, guys, if you want my advice, medics all
Alright.
the way. Let's ask Stone what he thinks.
Medics will be the next DB unlock. But next stone unlock will be just saving to 6 ER. Like, if you want to push more now, you would have to get other things like maybe mines or more GBE or Sky Shield, but we don't care about pushing now. So, saving for a few more days, going to 6 ER, defib, flames, and kind of being the guinea pig, seeing how good that's gonna be. You know, won't know until someone gets here. Even those cool Shockeneers, a bunch of other stuff. Alex Evil, the Pits of Hell. It's the best area. But you know what? I think an okay push. We weren't as good as Sunset Girl, but you know, they're a bit better. Hey, shout out to Cole donating $5. Appreciate it. And right on the perfect timing too.
Oh, big up, Cold.
I should have streamed longer now. Shout out to Cold in the chat. I would map clear to burn time, but no one wants to see map clearing with a.
No, nobody.
You want to see HQ10 map clearing? When's the last time you cleared?
Wait, what does it even look like?
I wonder why. No, thanks again, Cold. But yeah, so those are the next steps, and I think it's gonna be fun.
Definitely.
We might pick up Sky Shield eventually on the rank 1 account, because that's the thing, like, if you push high early, you have the leeway to, you know, go further ahead in the tree. But if you're a bit behind, still okay, but you gotta get some more tech, you know, early on. Lucas, check Winged and Crab TF. I don't think we're in the Crab TF. So, if we can't do the hit, then I don't know. And maybe upgrade shield at some point. But DB, any last wisdom you want to give to everyone?
I think I've blessed the people with enough wisdom for one day.
Your wisdom is next unlock should be medics.
I mean, medics.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I'll leave you on that amazing nugget of knowledge there. You guys, you may mock me, but wait and see.
No, well, thanks again, DB, and thanks everyone
cheers.
for watching. We'll see you all next time.
Later, guys. Cheers, Stone.